Hey guys, welcome to Beards and Barbarians. Tonight I'm going to be your dungeon master. We're going to be running Pathfinder 2nd Edition one shot, and we got a couple special guests tonight. And Ryan's been here before, so Zach, you want to introduce yourself and
Yeah,
your character?
totally. Hello, my name is Zach. I have a TikTok and a YouTube page called Tales from the Unknown. I talk about a lot of Pathfinder stuff in indie tabletop games, and I am playing a 3-foot kobold named Tinbolt tonight. He's a guy who's pretty small but has a big ego, so it's gonna be very fun.
Awesome.
Awesome. And how about you, Ryan?
Hi, I'm Ryan. I've been on the channel before for a little while. You might know me as Jimathorn, the Purple Dragonborn. I've played a few times as a guest.
Jam.
I also go by Run DMG on TikTok and other forms of social media. I will be playing Ozempic the Honor-Bound, a human champion and evidently the only non-chaos gremlin in this. I'm the only straight man, I guess, in the terms of everybody being wild.
I think you're also the only person over 4 feet tall.
Yeah. I could stack all three of us and maybe meet your height.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it could be the three of us in a trench coat.
Alrighty, and we got Alex. You guys all know Alex? You want to tell us what you're...
I will be playing Ethismos, the alchemist rat folk. He likes to make a lot of dangerous stuff, but some of the stuff can be fun, depending on what dose you take.
That's concerning.
You should be.
Great.
And last but definitely not least, Austin.
Hey everybody, I'm gonna be playing. Oh, that's Raven's voice.
You just slipped into it.
I'm gonna introduce myself, and then we'll get into the voice later. I'm Raven from the main campaign, Austin. I'll be playing another 3-foot tall goblin chef called Tibbs Al Dente. He only has 2 knives. He has a chef knife cleaver. It's all he ever needs. It's all he'll ever use. All I'm saying for everybody, don't die around Tibbs, because Tibbs is always hungry, and we're just going to leave it at that.
Tibbs Al Dente.
Yeah, I went with Al Dente because that's a way to cook pasta, and he's a chef, so I figured it's great. And Tibbs, because why not? I think that is everybody.
Alrighty. Was there any other announcements that we wanted to make for this one or anything?
I can say that we are very, very close to the end of our first main campaign. First ever Beards and Barbarians Campaign 1 is coming to a close very soon, and all of us are very nervous. And it's fantastic. We may or may not all die. Who knows? And Joester, it's always fun having you as a guest star.
Well, thank you.
If you've seen his last one shot, I'm not very excited about this. Alex, I know you're not. You got nat 20 twice on the last one shot Joester ran.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that one hurt, but I lived.
Yeah, well, he's got a redo now.
Wait, I was a rat folk in that one too. I have a theme.
Yeah.
I didn't even remember that.
You're a rat.
I mean to do it.
You like to play the little guys. Alrighty. So we'll get into it. Are we ready?
Yes, I do not have an intro like I usually do. I apologize. It was a long work week.
Hey, no worries. It happens. It happens to all of us, Raven. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it. Jim Jam, good to see you again, bud.
Alrighty, so I'm super interested to know how you three Chaos Gremlins and the oversized Ozempic know each other.
I'm their parole officer.
I actually love that.
Actually, yeah, I'm down with that.
Listen, it was one time, and I never did it again, and I'm straight now. I went straight, I cut it clean, I don't mess with any of that stuff anymore. So
Yeah, we haven't done any crimes lately. We're good.
No, not lately at all. We haven't done any
I mean,
at
yeah,
all.
at all. We've never done.
Right.
Yeah, we're fine.
Once a crook, always a crook. But according to these newfangled laws, you're allotted your freedom, and I will be doing my best to make sure you go back
Go back where?
to where you belong.
In
Jail.
the kitchen. Oh,
I was gonna say the sewer.
that's why you smell so great. Awesome. Now I'm putting it together.
So Ozempic, as you're the self-appointed parole officer for this group, you get pulled into like your supervisor's office.
Oh, God.
More of a bureaucrat, and he's like, look, we got, I got something, some work, like basically sometimes you can offer, you would know like some jobs to like the parolees, and it kind of, counts as time for them and credits for them to get off of parole easier. And you get pulled in, and he tells you he's got a job for you, a special one.
Yes, sir. What are the acceptable casualties of this mission, sir? Should they all come back? Wink, 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 wink.
Hey, look, this is not a conversation you need to have with me. I didn't hear that. I just, if that's what happens, that's, this is not. Are you recording this?
My chest camera has been turned off. I glued the button off a long time.
So he's like, no, it's not like that. But we're gonna. So the puddles, and you would know that the puddles is an area of Absalom that is the city of Absalom. They call it that because it used to be a really nice ritzy neighborhood. There was an earthquake and some of the land sunk, and it is now below tide level. So when tide comes in, the streets mildly flood. The underground of it floods quite a bit. So the street's always full of puddles. So they call it the puddles. All the rich people left. Now it's kind of like the slums.
Home sweet home.
He's like we got this troop of goblins in the puddles, and that's taking up refuge there. And surprisingly, everybody in the neighborhood loves them.
Surprising.
They kind of like they're like a really good neighborhood watch, I guess. I don't know. They're somewhat cleaning up the puddles as much as you can, but they've put out a request for help. Seems that I don't know. They were messing around in the basement or something, digging, doing goblin stuff. Who knows what they were doing down there? And I guess some creature attacked or something and killed a few of them, and they want some help with that.
These goblins sound like good citizens. I will put these criminals to good employ here. I will do what they can. And I think one of them is a goblin, so I don't speak goblin myself. I failed all my courses, so perhaps they could act as translator.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun with that.
He's like, good. And look, between you and me, like, this is my wife's sister. She's this bleeding heart. She's got all these. She won't get off my back about helping these guys. So if you could make this go away, like it'd be a good favor to me.
Wait, are you asking me to kill all the goblins?
No. That would make it worse. I'm not saying don't make it worse.
There was a change in language there. I just wanted to be 100% on the same page, sir.
For some reason, I feel real offended all of a sudden.
He just sighs
That's
heavily, reaches down, pulls out a drawer, pulls out a bottle, takes a couple swigs, pops it back, and he's like, He's like, okay. Do I need to get someone else on this? You can handle this. We're good.
I've been told by HR if I am reported again, I'll lose my job, sir. I do not wish to lose my job. It is all I have.
Okay, good. Yeah, we're not. Make the problem go away for me, not for the goblins. Help the goblins, make them happy. Make my wife's sister happy. Make my wife happy. Make me happy. It's chain of command.
I'm just gonna like whip my flick mace or whatever. I love the chain of command. I will not fail you this time, sir.
All right, get out of here.
What are you doing?
All right. We have been given a mission. I am told that it will take off 5 minutes from your sentence or something. It's an amount. You'll get to go outside. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, for some reason, 5 minutes doesn't sound like that great of a deal, but I mean, I'm just along for the ride, I guess.
Listen, I like outside, so
I really don't like outside.
I'll take it.
Seems like a mixed bag here. I'm getting some maybes and a hard no already.
Why do you think we got caught? We're usually not on the same page.
Yeah, our planning kind of goes: make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, abandon the plan. That's kind of how we do
that's
things.
the plan is the plan's gonna fail. That's usually our plan.
Well,
I mean, speak for yourself. I was just set up. I was supposed to. I don't know what I was doing there. I don't know why all that angel dust just fell in my lap. It was real confusing.
Yeah, it's because I told you I needed Splenda sweetener, not whatever you brought me.
It would have sweetened whatever you put in it. Trust me.
That's exactly what you said to all the people at the market when you're trying to sell it, and they did not want to buy.
I mean, they bought it, but that's how we got caught.
Yeah.
Well,
Plus,
people were eating each other's
I've
faces.
never seen the market so happy before. Everyone was dancing, fighting, screaming. Good times.
Record profits, right?
Record profits. The farmer's market has not been the same since. But we are being sent off to help goblins. Help goblins. We're not to harm the goblins. We're helping them. They have basement troubles. I don't know what that means, but that is what we're being sent to do.
I believe I can make something for that. Kind of flesh them out, though.
No, that's not. Listen, no, not basement.
To be honest,
like
it was ambiguous.
Basement.
I'm going to go check again. Sergeant, is basement trouble some euphemism for intestinal discomfort?
No, he meant downstairs in the basement, not like your asshole basement.
You march in and you see you approach the secretary to ask a question, and you see the blinds of his office, and she's like, he's in a meeting right now.
I'm gonna
I'll take a memo and get back to you.
Yeah, that's interesting, Sergeant. Oh, so it's not okay. Yeah, no. Golf on Sunday? No, I don't know about that. Trying to save face in front of these prisoners. All right, it's not. Evidently, it is not tummy trouble.
Oh, well then, how the heck are we supposed to help you? Is it your whole thing going helping people?
Exactly. We, a collective we, are going to go help these goblins.
Right. I'm cool with helping goblins. They're my kind of people. Quite literally, my kind of people.
Man, those budget cuts really hurt your department, didn't it?
Honestly, we get paid way too much as it is. I am making 90,000 gold a year in overtime.
I can make that in about...
What? That's like a dragon sword.
No, honestly, people think increased police budgets. I mean, look at me. I mean, this is what you get. Are you all ready to go to the puddles?
I love that place.
Ozempic gets 90,000 gold a year, but he's got to spend 70,000 gold a year on corrective action courses and sensitivity trainings. And,
a lot of sensitivity training.
Listen, I'm just here for the ride.
Sure, I don't mind. Okay.
Got my
the puddles.
Let's do it. I got my two best friends, Estelle and Raphael.
Oh, I thought you were gonna point at us.
No, I mean, you guys are great and all, but I'm talking about my two battle buddies.
Well, like
again,
I said,
not clear.
We're not going to kill the goblins, so maybe stow those until necessary. I'm also I flunked high school goblin, if you wouldn't mind being translator.
Yeah, sure. I'd love to be a translator for you.
Good. Exactly. Ha ha! An additional 5 minutes off your sentence is that's what that earns you. Initiative.
Awesome. He's gonna turn to Tin Bolt and go, I'm so glad he doesn't speak sarcasm very well.
Yeah, I think we got that going for us.
I just wanted to double check. I don't speak Goblin. I thought about taking it. I speak Dwarven and Gnomish. So yeah, I guess unless anybody has anything to do, we could go to the puddles.
I thought it would have been funnier if you did speak Goblin, but you forgot.
I speak at like a first grade level.
Yeah. Muy queso.
Yeah.
You mix
I
it
got
in
nothing to do here.
with some Gnomish. Alrighty, so you guys make your way, follow Ozempic, and of course I just imagine Ozempic taking like nice long strides.
Hey,
You know,
I got little legs.
I am
Just
weighed
completely
down a little bit. I think by my
oblivious.
armor.
I'm
Where's
gonna-
my movement?
I'm gonna slap Tibbs and Tin Bolt. So, how long before we ditch him and just, like, get the hell out of here?
I'm sorry, I was just looking at your thighs.
I mean, you guys know you're not under lock and key. You're probation, right? Like
Actually, I think I'm slower than them. My movement speed is 20.
you're not allowed to leave the city.
We have, like, homing bracelets on our
25.
ankles.
We got
Oh,
those
house around.
Arcana
I still imagine you
ankle
taking long
monitors.
strides. They're just slower.
Tibbs is
This
gonna
armor is really
Tibbs
good,
is
man.
gonna go in and out of his legs every time he takes a slow stride.
Nobody talks about wearing armor in the middle of July, but it is rough. You just gotta take your time.
I thought I smelled swamp ass.
Lots and lots of baby powder. As you make your way through the city, you come into the puddles, and of course, you know it's aptly named. As you kind of come in, just even the air is more humid. Various puddles on the streets, and you know, for those of you who've spent some time here before, you know, like those puddles are deceptive. A couple of them are like a couple inches. You go to step in one, and it's 3 feet deep. You know, there's a pothole there. So kind of try to avoid them. Mosquitoes, flies, like you know, with the humid and the moisture in the air, tons of bugs. I'm sure like they're just getting right in your armor, you know, Zempic and
Dinging around inside. It's driving me crazy.
You're not gonna
maybe
rust,
Tibbs is
are you?
collecting some for his
Yeah.
for ingredients.
You know, if you get a
Especially-
bunch of these mosquitoes that just fed, it's extra iron in your food.
Save me the wings. I can crush those up into a nice paste.
Damn mind, get your own ingredients.
I think Tin Bolt's casting electric arc, that cantrip, just like zapping the bugs. That's like, bzz, 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 bzz.
That's
So
actually
you make
kinda
it-
cool.
You do come up to the old playhouse where the goblins have taken up residence, and it looks pretty rough on the outside. All the windows are broken up, the boards are kind of rotten. The upper windows, you see this just like black smoke is kind of like pouring out. Not like there's a fire, but like it makes you think, is there a fire? It's not enough smoke quite for like a building fire or anything, but like there's definitely like just a constant stream of it, you know, coming out. As you step inside, takes a second for your eyes to adjust a little bit, as it's quite a bit darker in there. The room, it's a pretty wide open area. There's a stage. There's kind of like a balcony, and one of the balcony there's like a choir of goblins practicing, but they're all singing a different song, like at the same time. It's just chaos, as it were, and the conductor's just loving it. You see on the stage there's some goblins like working on a set or whatever, and there's another group of what looks like some like mercenary type adventurers kind of standing off to the side. And as you guys kind of walk in, they like turn their heads to look at you, and you notice there's like on one of the balcony seats there's like a makeshift large chair and another goblin sitting in it with like this like makeshift like crown on his head that just keeps slipping, and he keeps adjusting it, and he was in the process of talking to them. The room here full of smoke. They've got like these like pitch torches, like Like normally torches are made to burn clean. These are like made for the opposite. It's like they're made out of pine cones and pine needles, right? So, like there's just this smoky haze in the room. But one thing you notice is there's no more mosquitoes. Like the bug, like as you come in here, the bugs not a problem. The ones that were in your armor just kind of screw off. Like right, like no,
Immediately having
we don't want this.
itch, but can't get at it.
Yeah, they're out of there. And as you come, the mercenary types look at you, and then the guy at the top is like the goblin with the crown notices that they're not paying attention to him anymore, and he kind of looks around. He looks at you, and he's like, you must be from the city, work release program or something, right?
What? Well, you got a problem with me? Is that what the problem is? Goblin to goblin, be real with me real quick.
It's
He's like, no, I need some help, but I mean, it looks like you got some competition here. They just showed up too, and they're wanting money from me, which is fair, for work. But you guys are sent from the city, and I pay taxes.
Narrow.
And he kind of looks over and he's like, "We pay taxes, right? We pay taxes." Anyway, I think we pay taxes, or something.
Our services are 100% free. I say in common. I don't know if they're saying anything. If this is all exchanges in Goblin or not.
Yeah, no, he says that he sees you. He's speaking common for the benefit of the other. They're mostly humans. Like you got a dwarf and an elf in that group, but he's like, huh? He's like, hey, I got an idea. I'm a genius. Brilliant. Listen, I know how we'll decide this.
Battle to the death. Battle to the death. Battle to the death.
I like that energy. Take that energy. Take the death out.
Battle to harm. Battle to great bodily harm. Battle to paralyzation.
And put that energy into acting.
Oh.
what?
So, and he's like, I just finished the latest revision of my play, the script for my play.
Fantastic.
Each of you acts out a scene or an act from my play, and whoever's best, I'll let get the job.
I love it.
Because look, any adventuring party worth their salt, it's got to be good actors.
I actually need some salt, so if you got any, I'm out. I just got cracked black pepper right now. Maybe some chili flakes in here, I don't know.
He's like, hey, look, I'll see what I can do. Maybe that I'll throw that in as a reward.
Fantastic.
I mean, I was gonna give you, like gold and stuff, but if you want salt, that's fine.
Oh,
I'll
well,
take that.
if you see this bracelet around my ankle, I can't really... Gold doesn't really help me out, but... line.
He says, you see the other group is kind of grumbling at this, like, oh, come on, like we were here for, and he's like, Todd, look, I'm fair. I'll tell you what, you guys, you were here first, you can go first. And he like snaps his fingers, and some other goblins come out, and they run up and bring both you guys and the other group some copies of the script. And he's like, you guys that do Act 2 and you guys that do Act 3.
Hey, Tinbolt, you a good actor?
I mean, my great grandpa was a copper dragon, so like, no. That's
Awesome.
about as close to acting as I got. I could pretend to be a dragon.
Well, you kind of... Alright, I see your point. Hey, rat guy, you a good actor?
He's gonna look back and forth between you and the probation officer. No.
Awesome. Hey, Oz, are you a good actor? No, got
Me?
it. Great.
a great actor. I am very charismatic. I take off my helm and wave my golden locks. I don't, above board, not great at performance, but if I can intimidate the crowd into believing I am good, then we are set.
Same. I have also a +9 in intimidation, so I
Exactly.
can be very scary.
My performance is actually really good. So.
And as he runs up to the as you guys are like getting handed the script, he tells you, he's like, look, so tell you what, like if you guys want to just put one person, like just one person to play me, and that should be your best person to play me. But if you want to go as a group, you can, but like really play me, and then I need one person to play the Lich from your group.
Oh, that would be interesting. Using a bit of a turncoat on myself. I'm a beacon of law and goodness. I could be something darker.
I mean, hey,
Yeah, I vote for that. That sounds great, actually.
My acting is what we like to call in the business a +6.
If I can use intimidation for the Lich, I'm fucking set.
I can do like pyrotechnics and like special effects and stuff if like I'm off off stage, I guess.
I can help with that because I got some stuff that'll make your effects look cooler.
Why your voice sound weird all of a sudden?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I was not in character.
Also,
Sorry, I'm already trying to like think like somebody else.
I'm more familiar with like the plane of metal like laws. Is sabotage, that against the laws here?
Are you? Well, you said
are you
Oz,
asking
me.
Are you asking the goblin? Are you asking the goblin?
I'm asking Oz, the parole officer.
I mean, all is fair in love and war, and I feel like stage play is somewhere in the middle of that.
All right.
Just
Great.
you just see
parole officer.
Dismos take out a vial with like a little skull and crossbones. Got it.
Let's
Just don't kill anybody of importance.
Important. Who classifies as important?
Yeah, you're going
Somebody
down
that would be missed.
You're going down a hole here, Oz. You're not gonna win.
Just ask them if they have family first.
Oh, okay. Kill the ones with family. Got it.
No. Recalibrating. We're gonna be cool as cucumbers over here. I can't lose my job.
Non-lethal sabotage.
Yeah. Non-lethal sabotage, please.
Alright, so I guess I'll be Mr. King guy.
So he says, okay, set it up before you get into the script. Set it up. Act 1 is our village. It's a reenactment. It's historical. It's a historical play, right? It's a totally true story about how I'm saved the whole tribe and became king of this tribe. So first scene is all about the goblin village being in a panic and being, attacked by this evil lich, taking us all in as basically servants to do his evil works for him, his dirty work. And the brave, magnificent Zuskut, that's me, comes up with a plan and marches off to face the lich. So then Act 2 is the travel there. That'd be this group over here. And Act 3 is you guys, where I defeat the lich.
Alright. Oh,
And I'm gonna paste the if you guys want to, I'll paste the script in there if you want to go through that, or you want to just roll some checks and semi-act it out.
I'm good with if we had the script, that'd be fun.
I was about to say, if Dismos is ignoring the script and going up to the other adventurers and be like, "Do you have family?"
I itched you in some Gatorade. Don't mind the skulls on it.
Alright, so Act 3 is us, right?
And don't breathe in when you drink it.
Yeah.
I'm down for the script too.
So are you doing like an intimidation check on them, like trying to creep them out, shake them up a little bit?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Uh,
No, Alex.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the question?
Are you like when you're going over there, ask them if they have family? Like Thismos, is he trying to like get in their heads, like just freak them out a bit?
If he is, he's doing it unintentionally. He's just legitimately trying to figure out who he can like poison and who he can't.
Okay.
This is gonna go over great.
But I mean, if I can intimidate them while I'm at it, I mean, he wouldn't be opposed.
So yeah, in the chat box there in Foundry, should come up with a. There's a little scene, and then there's a little box that says intimidation. If you can click on that.
I did roll.
Then roll. Alrighty. So yeah, they just kind of shrug you off, kind of like turn their sides to you and just be like, pretend like you're not even there a little bit. As they're trying to focus back on the script, and arguing over who's going to be the one that has to go up there.
He walks over to Oz. I think they're all without family, so we good?
Oh God, look what you've done. We gotta call HI after this.
Who's that?
I don't know. He's always talking about it like it's some negative thing, so we might actually get him in trouble.
Is it like are we talking like four-legged like lion HR is like a monster?
It's a monster of two-legged design called Denise, and she has my number.
Well, I've heard of a monster like that, but I believe it was called a Karen.
Ah.
That Karen.
Karen.
I feel like they always have that weird bob haircut.
Yeah, I know. What's with that?
Something about talking to a manager? Yeah. I gotta get familiar with my script.
Oh. Hey, Oz, I got an idea.
Is
You're supposed to be a lich, right? You're supposed to look very deathly, right?
getting into my character. Yes, of course.
Of course. Do you want to look really deathly? You won't die, I promise. Probably.
Don't like where this is going. Is this going to be something I have to ingest?
Not necessarily. I can shoot you with a dart. Whatever's less painful.
I don't like where this is going. I don't want to look like death. I want to be terrifying like death, not be on death's door.
I mean, I don't see the difference, but okay.
Well, that's the problem. The fact that you don't see the difference is why I am worried.
Look, do you want to look?
That is the true blue issue here, isn't it?
Do you want to look like a lich or not?
No, I'm okay. You know what? I'm no. Get away from me. Get away.
Little rat ears just. Sadness.
Don't like that. Where did you post the script thing? Is it in the
Discord?
In the Discord,
Oh,
the
Discord.
one
I was
shot,
looking for it in the Foundry. Okay, yeah.
the one shot channel. So, as you guys are kind of reading over the script and everything, you notice, Ozempic, that the other group, couple goblins, have brought out this like giant paper mache hat that looks like a goblin head with a that somewhat resembles Zescat up there, and
Awesome.
and then like a large like cloak, like a black cloak that like the person who's going to be playing the lich puts it on, but like it comes up to like here on their arms, like
Yeah. Got my
it's really
putting it
long
over my armor too,
Yeah,
so it's like
really
it does
long, but
that
it's
work.
like just comes up to the arms a little bit.
That guy in a little coat.
Yeah.
So the first scene, he tells you what the first scene was like. So the other group, they're doing their thing. They go up and they, you hear like a little goblin call out, and he's like they bring out the set of like this sheet that's like this sheets that have been stitched together. That like these goblins are just like running by with it like in a big circle. But it gives the impression kind of like they've got like hand painted, it looks like children's art, but it's hand painted like scenery going by. And they got the guy, one of the adventurers comes out with the big hat, and he's got like this like, big head, and he's like pretending to walk, but like you can tell the big head's like in his way. He can't see anything with this thing on. and he's got like a little goblin that's dressed up like a boar, and another goblin comes out and says, "And so, with the oversized helmet and an undersized brain, Zescat the Magnificent sets out on his ludicrous quest to face the evil lich and save his clan." And everybody cheers in the balcony and everything. And the character playing Zescat is like, "Onward, Snort, to Doom Mountain, where danger and doom await us at every turn." But he's like fumbling a little bit. And he's like, "Onward, Snout," and he's like trying to read the script from that under the helmet, you know.
Can I possibly be using the cantrip tremor signs? Just to, like, some little tremors underneath them as they're trying to like remember their lines, just to kind of like distract them a little bit.
Sure. Let me take a look here.
Yeah. So normally we have to be on like the same body of like Earth, and pretty much the cantrip is usually used to like send to your party mates, like if you can't see them, to like do Morse codes. I was thinking about just like sending random like tremors as they're trying to remember, just underneath their feet, if possible.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't even think there's a save on that or anything, is it?
No, it's just annoying, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, you can definitely do that.
I love what they've done with Dirty Sheets and Magic Marker.
That's not the right one. So yeah, you cast that and you can see it's not helping him. Like the tremors are like making the helmet slam down on his face while he's trying to read. Kind of messing him up a bit.
Earthquake weird.
That's so strange in a place like this. I never would have expected it.
Yeah, specifically just right under that person. Weird.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever. So strange.
Joester, is there like any fire near the stage?
Oh,
I mean, yeah, there's several of those torches that are burning and bringing out the the smoke to try to drive off the mosquitoes.
Is there any way I could like stealthily knock one over, so it like
to burn the stage
sets
down?
Yeah, during the stage show, like make it seem like it was the tremors or something.
Is your goal to like really burn the whole stage down, or just cause a
More
distraction?
More like a distraction. Like it falls in the middle of the stage, so the actor would have to like stomp it out. Just more like trying to ruin their show. If it burns down the whole stage, then that's also a plus.
I'm just trying to figure out how you're going to do this while a whole crowd of people is watching you.
Yeah, I mean it's on the stage. Do you have anything? You don't have any spells or anything, so.
I have a dart gun and a knife I could throw, and that's about it.
Way to be real inconspicuous, throwing the dart or the knife at the torch on the stage. Sit down.
So yeah, like you start like doing that, and is Tibbs kind of interfering with that?
Yeah, Tibbs is probably going to be like, how about we got to go on act next, and I believe in my acting skills. So let's not try to set
like,
fire to the place that we're going on.
This is his shot to make it big. Don't ruin it for him.
You gotta respect the confidence.
I could win an Oscar for this performance.
You really think
Gotta
so?
believe.
You gotta believe.
Okay, I'll hold that in my thoughts.
I don't feel like you're taking me very serious right now, man.
Oh, I'm taking you very seriously. Super seriously.
Okay, unlike Oz, I do speak sarcasm and I don't appreciate it.
So on stage, you see like the liches come out and they're like talking crap to each other. Prepare to face the fury of Zescat, the Magnificent. And the lich is like, "You think you're pitiful goblin dares challenge me? Ha ha ha." And their acting isn't like isn't the worst you've seen, but it's probably like middle school quality.
Amateurs.
And they get like a lackluster, kind of like, okay, yeah, I'll clap for him to be nice, type of thing. It's nothing great, but not horrible. And then it's your guys. He's like, all right, you guys from the city, you guys are up.
Good enough for government work.
Bring me my audience. I am ready.
This is gonna go so well. Hey, boys, I need, like, fire. Make me look all gorgeous and lit. Don't make sure you get my good side. If you set ours on fire, I'm not gonna say nothing. It would be kind of funny. But don't set me on fire because, you know, like a Tony.
Yeah,
or an
no,
Oscar,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We'll
So
see what
as
we can
they're
do.
as the other guys get off, and like a sheet drops with another, drawing of like this absurdly creepy looking castle made out of bones and everything, and then you got Ozempic as the Lich coming up, and who's playing Zuscut, the goblin?
The
think it's
goblin
Tibbs.
is playing
The
the
goblin's
goblin.
playing
Yeah,
They still make you put the paper mache hat on,
that's fine.
so you look like Zuscut.
Your
And you
evil-
guys get set up to do your final showdown.
All right, let's bring it home. We gotta get real hard. We gotta get real nice. Give everybody emotions in the audience and whatnot.
Oh, I will bring it.
I felt that in my soul. Good one.
Whip back my cape.
Oh. So, Tibbs will walk out and like strike the most ridiculous pose you've ever seen, and then he'll go, "Your evil reign ends here, Lich. Surrender now, or face the wrath of Zuscut, the Invincible."
You think you can defeat me, little goblin boy? I am eternal.
And then Zuscut will scream with the spoon. Oh, there we go.
Guessing
Oh, you get to
trip
melt into
forward.
goo.
Oh no! I'm melting!
So yeah, Tibbs kind of rushes over and like fake trips into the cauldron, and then spilling it all over the Lich.
Haha! Oh god! No!
Can we do anything to assist this? Like,
Yeah, do you have a
I was thinking, Chinbolt, can you do that lightning thing again? Just like make it
Yeah,
dramatic?
actually, I was thinking that. I also can like produce like molten rocks, but that might actually set the stage on fire. I don't know how good that would go, but like, yeah, can I use like the electric arc cantrip? Normally, it's between one or two creatures to like kind of make just like lightning kind of go like off the cauldron.
It's the
Little
greatest
spark
show
show.
of our lives.
yeah, and it's usually a save, isn't it?
Yes, it's a reflex save.
All right. So what I'll do is instead of the 19, I'm gonna do an easier one, but. If Ozempic and Tibbs could give me a reflex save on the stage.
I'm really trying my
Very
best
good at
not to
those.
shock you. I'm sorry.
I just hit the reflex button that you posted.
In the chat there, yeah.
Privately, I rolled. I don't even know what I rolled.
Yeah, I kind of like it. The whole private roll thing
Mm-hmm.
keeps metagaming to a minimum.
All right, yeah, like as he hits the cauldron and it shoots sparks all over, you guys are able to like last second kind of like, oh, crap, recover from that, and not get hit.
Oh wait, was I supposed to hit the DC 18 intimidation button earlier? I forgot to do that. If I was
No,
supposed
that
to.
was
That was me.
for Nar.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
For Nar.
I failed horribly. Who's the snar?
Not Nar. Habits, man. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's
So,
kind
yeah,
of
And a couple other goblins rush the stage and is like, Zuscut's the greatest hero of all time.
Victory is
and
ours!
Picking you up, you can tell they're probably happy that you're playing Zuscut.
Yeah.
And then another one comes out and is like, and so at the defeat of the Lich and the rescue of the Goblin Clan, our unlikely hero Zuska to save the day. Let us be a lesson to us all. Even the silliest of goblins can achieve greatness in the face of absurdity. And then everybody kind of breaks out into a cheer.
For goblin kind. I feel like I did that perfect.
Tinbolt's gonna yell, "Wow, they were so much better than the first group! Wow, that's
Yeah.
wild!"
Cheering.
Desmos
Yeah.
joins in. He's like, yeah,
They're the best group.
Wow.
Yeah, we will.
You guys definitely get a better cheer for that, especially with the magic effects going off. And so Zuska kind of like okay, like motions. Everybody kind of settles down a little bit. He's like, it was a tough decision. You both put your heart into it a bit, I guess. But I mean, I gotta hand it to the effects department over here. Like that was awesome. Maybe see me about a job once this is over. But yeah, you guys. I'll tell you what. I gotta pick these guys, the city guys.
Yeah, he does. We killed it. Actors are only as good as their special effects department.
This is true. As I pick myself up off the floor.
He's not dead yet. No, I'm just kidding.
So the other group's kind of grumbling, but they kind of just go off to the side and they're talking among themselves. And Zuska motions you guys to come up and talk to him. And another goblin kind of leads you to the stairs to the balcony. And Zuska, he's like, "Look, I'm glad you guys didn't suck, because it would have been awkward picking you guys. I mean, you guys are costing me way less, so I was obviously gonna pick you."
No,
I feel like it was my awesome performance as an actor that really brought the decision home, though.
Oh, definitely kid, sure.
Sure.
He's like, so here's the situation. A bit ago, there was another bit of a rumble, and I sent some of our clan to downstairs to rummage through the stuff that's in the basement to see if we could find any useful props and stuff like that. And they found, I guess, part of the foundation or whatever had cracked open, and they went through it to explore. Only one of the goblins came back. Only one of my people came back. She said that they were attacked by some giant creature with large teeth and a big mouth and everything, and she was the only one. She had some cuts and scrapes, but she was the only one to come back.
Oh man, it looks like they got attacked by Oz's sister. Oh!
So we kind of boarded that place up, but then we were thinking about what to do about it. We were just gonna board it up and not go in there anymore. But then a couple days later, she went crazy. She just went nuts and tried killing a bunch of people. And luckily, nobody got killed, but there was a couple serious injuries, and she's still just her eyes are glowing green, and she's speaking some weird tongues. I don't know. She's gone nuts. We've managed to get her restrained and lock her up, but I don't know. There's some weird curse or something on her.
That sounds like a problem.
Could we see her?
I mean, sure you could.
So you're gonna break our kneecaps?
It's not.
I mean, no, we
Not
don't.
what
I'm not looking for punishment. What I think that look, our healers and stuff, they tried everything that they know. They think it's some kind of curse or possession or something, and they think the key is whatever they found, whatever they got into down there. We don't know. She's gone crazy. I don't even know if she's telling us the truth about the creature. What's going on. What I'd like is for you guys to go down there and see if you can find whatever it causes. Hopefully that'll help end it.
Looking for a big creature with nasty teeth. This sounds like no problem at all.
Well, I mean, that's what she said. But, I mean, the creature's that's like maybe hey there might be a creature down there, kill it, whatever. My main thing is this is one of my nieces. I in the clan's looking to me to make this to help her out, and I want her to get better. So that's the primary thing is to like find out what causes and fix it.
All right.
So sounds reasonable.
All right.
Doesn't sound that hard.
Yeah.
None of my people want to go back down there anymore.
Yeah, well, we don't know no better.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting that. Yeah.
Hey,
Can't argue.
Before we go down there, you got any more of that dust? Could really clean us up for the fight.
More than what?
My raise, I'm going to demoralize you for saying that. I'm going to give you I have a mean glance I can give. Just
Wait, you're asking me?
Yeah, you were the one talking about the angel dust earlier. Like, you got any more of that stuff? Get really amped up before the fight.
He just looks between Ozek and you and is like, no, not at all.
I'm going to use my intimidating glare. That's what it is.
Is that what the glare looks like?
I can demoralize without saying a
All
word.
right, stop looking at me like that. I feel so demoralized for some reason.
I got a tincture that can help with that face. Looks, be careful. It might get stuck that way.
All right, let's
Start
go.
demoralizing
Point the way,
everybody now.
good Sir King, and we will start nipping this problem in the bud.
So he's like, awesome. He's like, my shaman wanted me to give you this, and he pulls out a little charm necklace with a little goblin charm on it. He's like, he says it'll help you. It'll help protect you a little bit.
What is it? Oh, okay.
I mean, I could put it on goblin to goblin. I feel like it's supposed to be me anyway. Oz, you got any problem with that over there, giant man?
As long as it doesn't affect your ankle bracelet, everything is fine.
Put the necklace on, the ankle bracelet falls off. I'm out of here.
Just a magnet.
You can hear it like beep off.
It's the greatest necklace I've ever had in my life.
It's a typical like goblin trinket, So yeah, he's like, he looks over and he's like, Millie here, show you the entrance to the stairway down to the basement storage.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that? We're going underground, my guy.
Yes. That's
Go
where
ahead and
rocks
draw
are.
my
That's where
flick
gems are.
mace.
That's where materials are. That's where I like to be.
I'm sure
So what is your guys like? She leads you to this like set of stairs, like a trapdoor and a set of stairs that kind of go down, turn a little bit.
Go
What is
first,
your
if
what
we're
is your
doing- if we're
order?
doing marching order?
Well, I had a quick question there, DM.
Sure.
As we go down, is there any rats walking around?
Not that you see here.
Okay. Okay, never mind. I'd probably be like,
Were you looking for rats for a reason, or like you're
Yeah.
like, I need some rats?
yeah, I need a rat because I wanted to see if I could convince one to scout ahead for us.
Okay, I mean, like if you ask them like, hey, you guys got any rats or anything, they would kind of lead you in to like the storage by the kitchens.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's like, yeah, there's rats in here.
Okay. I'm gonna, give them an offer they can't refuse. I'm gonna speak in rat speak.
Be like, okay, so I need some eyes in the dark. It might be a little dangerous, but if you survive, I will give you all the cheese you can eat.
And so, do you have? I'm just looking. Do you have an ability that lets you have rat speak?
I'm a rat folk.
Rat folk.
So I should, if I'm reading this right, beats rat speak. Yes.
I think it's like Yosoki or something.
Yeah. To you, the squeaking of rats and other rodents make a strange kind of sense. You can ask questions of, receive answers from, and use the diplomacy skill with rodents, including beavers, mice, porcupines, rats, and squirrels.
You're like Crunk on Emperor's New Groove, essentially. Squeak, squeaking, squeak, squeaker.
That's all you hear is.
You went gnar there for a minute. Hey man, when'd you get here? Wrong campaign, man. Go back.
I possessed Ethosmos. I am all. That's what happens when a wizard hits level 20, right?
Just jumps into one shots randomly.
Yeah. Oh, wrong spell. Sorry. Bye, guys.
You know,
So let me
Break
take a
it
look.
again.
I'm looking at your.
It's under my feet.
hey
Am I-
kid.
Yeah, no, I see that. I'm just like when you're talking to the rat, like trying to convince it to scout out for you with cheese. I'd say give me a nature check here.
Nature check. Oh no.
I'll put it in the chat for you.
You know, 10-bolt rats, the protein on them is super good. Super good.
You don't say.
Yeah, it's absolutely exquisite, in my opinion.
Where I'm from, the rats are made out of just like the heaviest iron you can think of.
That is a weird rat. I'm not gonna lie there.
Yeah, playing the metal's weird.
So yeah, you get it's like cheese. Like what kind of cheese are we talking?
We're talking about the good stuff. We're talking about sharp cheddar.
Sharp
Yeah,
cheddar.
it's like okay. He's like, yeah, I'll give it a try. Like I'm not like, is it dangerous?
I mean, no more than going in a hole.
So
He's
we
like,
just listening to him squeak back and forth is
Yeah, I'll-
essentially what we're viewing.
I'll agree to try to yeah. He's just like screeching and
I ain't asking you to fight. If you see something dangerous, just come back, tell me, and I'll give you a cheese.
so yeah, okay. If it gets too dangerous though, I'm out of there.
Okay, but come back to me first.
If you're on the way, I will run by you and tell you run.
He sounds super dependable.
Yeah.
He's a rat.
You dirty rat.
I'm gonna cover his ears, the rat's ears, and then look to the goblin like, do you got any cheese?
Yeah, I got. Let's see. Hold on. I got Munster. I got Gouda, smoked and not smoked.
You
I
got
guess.
sharp cheddar?
I don't have any sharp cheddar.
Give me the smoked Gouda.
That's the good cheese, man. What you gonna give me for the smoked Gouda?
Another hour of life.
Hey,
A rat.
what?
What? No, nothing. You're fine. Can I just please borrow the cheese?
I give you a little tiny piece of the smoke. It's the good cheese, man.
Okay. He takes it and is like, see this? You get it when we're done. Just gonna put it in the pocket away from the rat and hold the rat like at arm's length.
Said applewood smoked Gouda. It's the good stuff.
Ethosmos is just drooling.
Alrighty. And so marching order, Ozempic taking the lead.
I'll go in the 1.5 slot. Like, I'll be kind of in between his legs, but not quite.
And I guess I'll be right behind with Tinbolt. Or Tinbolt, you want to be in the center?
I'll probably be in the back. You know, if something stares at me, I might die. So I'm living that sorcerer life. I'll just be back here, like seeing.
So they lead you down, or they lead you to that drop hatch, and the stairs go down, and you can tell like there's no light source down there. I think most of you have 2 out of 3 of you have, or 2 out of 4 of you have dark vision, but I know Ozempic and Thesamos
The
don't.
one leading us does not.
So
I might have
so-
torches though.
To your left.
Yeah.
To your left.
You gonna light up a torch as you head down there?
Yeah, I have a torch. I'll light one up.
You're not gonna trust me to help guide you through the stairs?
Well, I just would prefer to use my own eyes.
You untrustworthy shit.
Rude.
What?
What? What? What?
What?
Who?
What?
What? What?
Oh yeah, you guys start making your way down these stairs, and like, especially for Ozempic, it's a little nerve wracking because like these stairs are like very moist. They just like
I don't like to use the word
squish,
moist.
squish under your feet, and just like a little bit of water comes out. They've been like they're near rotted, so like walking, they hold your weight, but like you think like if you jumped, you might go through it, type of thing. And the smell down here,
Regretting
like
the heavy
very much like sea salt. The smell of the sea with a little bit of like wood rot and stuff is in the air. Is very very muggy down here. Make your way down to the stairs here, and you see like this little room that's looks like it was storage. The floor is still damp, few puddles. There's like in some areas there's like you know like there's a fish that's just flopping over in one corner.
I'm gonna take
There's
it.
some like coral that's like, or what do you barnacles like on the lower parts of the wall in some spaces. So you guys know that this area floods out, when the tide comes in, and you would think probably in about like 6 or 7 hours the tide would come in.
Tibbs is
You're
gonna grab
probably
that
thinking
fish.
you might not want to be down here when the tide comes in.
Tibbs is
Should
grabbing
make haste.
anything that he thinks is edible and putting it in his bag.
Sure, yeah, you can get a couple fish, maybe like some crustaceans,
A barnacle.
barnacle.
It's gonna be a great meal later. Trust me on this.
It adds flavor, when you put it in the barnacle stock.
Yeah, I'll start to move forward a little bit and take a really good look around. Like in my shield hand, I've got my torch lit, and I'm trying to make as much light for everybody as possible.
Which is great because he's holding it in the view you would want because it's all over our head, so we're not directly in the
Yeah.
light.
Just like right at their eye level, they're gonna have to dodge and weave. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure
As he
it's up
swings
high.
around to like, hey, what's up? And they're all like, whoa, whoa.
Damn it, man! Some of us have dark vision.
Yeah, you're all getting like the night vision blindness as I'm just like waving it around in your
Damn
face.
it, Oz! Now I just see a white dot right in front of my. It's right there. It's right there.
So yeah, the room seems to be mostly like old furniture, props. Something catches your eye, like it looks like a brazier just full of gold coins. Like the light as he's as those epic swinging it around clumsily. One of you guys notices the glint of metal.
I have detect metal, but I don't have to cast that to know that's a lot of gold.
Is it now?
I mean, I could also cast detect metal to see if it is actually gold.
Hey, detect metal then. Yeah, I mean if you got that locked and loaded.
Yeah, just I'm gonna do a little stretch right here and just put my hand to my eyes, and I'm gonna cast detect metal.
That is a great spell.
It really is.
So yeah, it is not coming up as metal. And as you get closer to it and you look, it's like they're like painted wood chips. It's a prop.
All right, well, my
Get you excited.
my
The
eyes
paint-
betrayed me, but my magic doesn't.
Yeah,
That's
it's some
not
really
actually
nice
metal.
gold paint that's kind of seem to survive down here. But it's like, go, dang it!
They really.
I mean, some of them look like you might be able to pass it off to somebody really, really foolish.
I mean,
Hey, Oz! Look, there's gold over there.
Gold does not interest me. I am honor bound to do my duty.
Well, Oz, I mean,
I'm still gonna eye it a little bit, thinking like I do have a few HR claims. Like, no, it's fine. No, I'm good.
well, Oz, you can always look at it this way. It's just reclaiming taxpayers' dollars.
I'm a filthy tax collector. I am a parole officer, a staple of the community. I'll not
Yes.
debase myself and my station as such.
The way you said that reminds me of the Mummy when she said there, "I am a librarian."
And you guys can feel free to move around the map if you want. But you
I'll
notice that
move.
like there's piles of stuff. There's like a mannequin that's like on the floor.
And is this the area up here where the barricade is?
Yeah, well, they had shut the door up, but you see that the wall there is kind of crumbled, and there's a space behind it.
Hey,
You see hanging of like it's like the wall's like half there, right? Like a crack, like the top half of the wall. is falling off. Hanging over the edge of that, though, is like the body of a goblin.
I'll get closer to the goblin, and I'll pull the body down, and so we can take a look at it.
I mean,
Hey, you pull it off and like from its waist, like it's on and like its chest is hanging over or whatever. You pull it forward, and like from the waist down, it's gone.
Gross.
Oh,
But
that's
the upper-
not
How
great.
goblins are
The
supposed
upper
to be,
half
right?
also seems to be like just kind of like aged. Like just everything is like it's almost mummified a little bit.
So there's no
Right.
usable meat on this, then, is there?
No, it's all it's jerky maybe.
you know, Thesmos do a medicine check to see like what could cause this if he knows if it's alchemical or whatever.
Sure, yeah. Let me pop that up. Medicine.
Listen, all I'm saying is the longer we're down here, the more likely my scales are going to rust. So
You look good right now, though. Let me wipe off some of the extra moisture and maybe
Oh, thank you,
delay
thank
that
you.
process. Take get behind the ear a little bit. There it is.
oh yeah,
Could
yeah,
we
thank you.
perhaps douse you in WD-40 to keep your metal
You
pristine?
joke, but I've done that once. It's an interesting night.
Okay, that sounds like a patty.
You're not really sure what would have caused the shriveling up and anything, but you're like the bottom half of the body definitely looks like something bit it off, like there's or was eating on it.
Gross.
I'm going to push the body behind me, and pull out the rat and be like,
Okay, see, perfectly safe. I just need you to go back there, tell me what you see, and then come back to me.
So yeah, the rat like sniffs around. He's like, okay. I'm just gonna take a quick peek though.
Okay,
It
I mean,
doesn't
that's
s-
all.
Doesn't
That's all
I
I
smell something weird, but he runs over, kind of climbs up the wall, jumps over it. He's gone for about a minute and a half, and he jumps back, comes back, and he's like, so there's some water in there. There's a few more dead goblins.
What's he
Anything-
saying?
They smell kind of funny.
Well, that's funny how.
Like funny, ha!
Yeah, that's what I was
I mean,
thinking.
as a, like you would kind of know like the words he uses are for like a rat are like unsafe to eat. Damn, there's like it's unsafe to eat smell.
so I could probably infer they're probably aged like this guy.
Yeah, probably, or disease or something like rats would be able to kind of sniff out if like something is gonna not be good for them to eat.
Cool. You've done your part.
And I'm going to break the Gouda into a smaller piece and give it to him.
Now you can get the rest if you keep going with us, though.
He scarfs it down, and you could tell he's just kind of like, fine.
I'm gonna break
Hey.
off another piece and like
For now.
slyly hand it to the rat.
He's gonna just slyly grab it.
Me and you gonna be friends. You're my pet now. I'm gonna name you Skippy.
He has no idea what you're saying, but you have cheese, so.
I'm going to tell him,
He named you Skippy.
Does that mean someone who really likes cheese? Because I'm fine with that.
Thought he was
Yes,
gonna come
that's-
at me with like, my name is actually Harold. Like, oh, that's my bad.
Yes, that's exactly what that means.
Can I peek through the crack?
Sure. Yeah, you can move your token up there and take a peek through. You see what looks like, like a sewer, kind of a canal in the middle. The stones around the side are wet. You see over here, there's like another body of a goblin, and there's another hole in the wall on that side.
Okay, so like through this little crack, it's like a sewer, and there's another dead goblin over here, and then I think I see another spot where there's a weak wall that we could possibly get through. We gonna need somebody to take down this wall. A big strapping man like yourself, Oz. I'm sure that's
Take
no
out my
problem.
flick mason while you're still on it. As I like just launch my flick mace from like 10 feet away into this barricade and try to destroy it.
Tuck and roll, tuck and roll.
Wait, is this like the
Yeah.
ball and chain from Legend of Zelda?
It's not too dissimilar a gnomish flick mace. It's like supposed to be like the weird kind of gnomish contraption with like chains stored in it, I think.
That's pretty dope.
So yeah, it hits the wall and some more bricks crumble. I mean, it'd be pretty easy for you, Ozempic, to just kind of like step over it, you know.
No.
Probably like a
Big anime wind up, and then I realize it's a barricade for ants, and I just step
Yeah.
over.
As I appreciate the tenacity of which you're undertaking this quest, but how about you wait till I move next time?
Well, gotta think fast on your feet. We're doing hero work now. I know it's new for you criminals, but you'll get used to it.
I hate
Don't
your
worry,
face.
we'll add that to the lawsuit.
I hate your
Yeah.
face. I'm definitely calling this D-Nice person. For sure now.
Just don't call the Charon.
you guys see that there's some like barred sewer pipes that have like the bars on them, that the water's flowing out of one and then back into the other one. Along the ledge here, there's a couple more dead goblins over here.
I'll go over to these dead goblins and give them a quick look over to see if like they died the same way, like kind of cut in half, dried out, that sort of thing. They should only been here for like a couple of days, so they shouldn't be like dry. It's also wet down here, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, that was it's kind of weird. One of them isn't. One of them seems to like the way the bodies are positioned. It looks like the one that is dried out, kind of like was stabbing. Like he still got his hand wrapped on the handle of the knife, and that's buried into the other goblin. And that one doesn't look like it's all shriveled up.
I'll take a look at that unshriveled goblin, mace in hand, still, just in case it was to pull a jump scare.
So yeah,
You're making me
they
nervous.
seem to be like they've got another couple wounds on them and everything, but this one that's in there looks like it probably just hit a major artery or something in there.
Now, the rat said they were all unsafe to eat. So
He said, yeah, smell. Probably is like you would probably think like this other one's on top of that one, and probably the smells. He's like,
So
I didn't get that close.
It looks like the desiccated one killed the undesiccated one. Is that, or do I have it flipped?
Yeah, no, the desiccated one was stabbing, has his hand on a knife that's buried into the chest of the other one.
Could
Yeah,
I
super
possibly
rabies.
make a nature check on the shriveled one? See if I know if any natural causes or anything that would cause this.
Yeah, let me put that in the chat there if you want to click on that.
I will take the dagger from the desiccated one.
I'm gonna take some goblin jerky meat and put it in my bag.
Don't want it to go to waste.
Okay, yeah, yeah, like you look at this and you're like, this isn't. If anything, this is the most unnatural thing you've seen, like this.
Listen, this isn't rocks or like metal or
Like based on
trees.
they're wearing the same clothing, like the same quality and age of clothing. It looks like it had like a little coin purse on it. Like they're dressed in the same manner, but one of them is just looks like it's been slightly mummified.
Anyone? I don't. This is like I said. It's not rocks or metal or trees or like anything natural. It's unnatural.
Your observation skills are unmatched, like
Right,
anything
I know,
I've
that's
ever
what-
seen before.
DM, can I try and like see if I know anything a cult might have done this? Like,
I feel like this is remember when they said people snapped and went crazy and whatnot? I feel like this is what
Yeah.
happens. Like somebody snapped, went crazy, and started stabbing bitches left and right.
If you want to click on that occultism check.
okay, occultism.
This definitely has a feel of like some sort of necromancy. and
Great.
like life force life vitality being sucked out of it or something.
I will relay that to the group.
So yeah, we might be dealing with necromancy, a necromancer, maybe a very strong vampire, succubus, something along those lines.
Like you just see a smile slowly grow across Ozempic's face.
Hey, Oz, your weird smile with the horrible news we just got delivered is starting to make me unnerving.
Like his flick mace starts to like flick with like
my chance has come.
yeah, it's like I think my time has come as I like flick my mace and it like basically catches with white hot flames.
So as
Don't worry, this is kind of my element.
That makes me happy. However, has anybody checked the water to see if it's just water or is it some sort of weird like? Can I check the water to see if it's just water or is there like some sort of weird alchemic something to do with it? Okay.
Sure. I mean, you looking at the water, it like for a sewer, this is the cleanest sewer you've ever seen. You kind of figure that the smell of like salt water, like this chamber probably gets flooded with the tide and pulled out. So like it's basically just like flushed, for a lack of a better term, out. So the water doesn't look, it looks cleaner than most sewer water. And as you're looking at it, you do spot some movement in the water.
Oh. Okay.
Movement coming towards you guys.
Hey, so there's something in the water. It's actually starting to come in our general direction. So
Like a fish?
Can I see? Can I make out shapes?
It looks big, but
Is there-
like that warning, everybody like kind of turns and looks, and you see something, and it looks like it's heading straight towards Tibbs. So we'll all.
Yeah, I don't like
give
the
me a
fact that
second.
it says Tibbs El Dente. You are chosen. That makes me
Yeah.
slightly nervous.
Ooh.
We have been streaming for an hour and a half. However, would
Okay.
this be a good time to take a break before we get into anything huge?
Sure. Yeah, we'll come back and we'll roll initiative.
God. Okay, we're gonna come back from intermission and get right into it.
Get right into it.
We are going to take a quick 10-minute break, and then we will be right back. So get your popcorn. Get your popcorn because it's fixing to go down. We're going to see Oz in his element, we hope.
Hopefully, yeah.
Get ready to rumble.
All
Or
right.
he'll go crazy and kill us all. There's options.
Well,
Who's to say?
stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Austin Harwell, and I play the Green Dragon-born barbarian known as Raven Hailstrom. He has dark green scales and horns that curl towards his face. He stands around 6 foot 8 inches tall and weighs about 350 pounds, and lives his life by one motto: Nomag Nithrel Kedrong Kaburk, which means may death be long and slow in Draconic. I will let him tell you even more. Hey, it's Raven Hailstrom. In case you were wondering. Don't let my massive size fool you. I'm just a big teddy bear. Well, that is until you piss me off. Then, of course, I have to turn you into the finest jams and jellies. You see, I've been a soldier all my life along with my father and his father. But you see, things happen for reasons. Good ones and bad ones. And I had something real bad happen to me, but out of the bad thing came the good thing. I met my buddy Nar, or Backpack, as I call him. Little buddy. The two of us became tighter than chainmail. We've just been exploring the world and taking things one beer and one enemy at a time. Oh yeah. I'm a green dragon. Green dragon born. Alright. Y'all have a good one.
Hi everyone, I'm Dagan DeYoung, and I play Rubio Apophis. The half-elf stands 6'1", and he is well built with good posture. He is bald with a head tattoo in the shape of a 5-point star. He has a long white beard, but he is still a young man. Rubio gained the white hair after all the torture he endured in hell. He dons blood-red robes with 2 books, one on each hip. Rubio uses a black obsidian rapier called the Sword of Souls that can change into a staff of a similar style. He carries more magic items and many spells at his fingertips. After 20 years in Hell, Rubio escaped with the help of the undead ancestors of the Dwarven race. Right when he escaped, Rubio was caught and forced into a pact by the head demon himself, Asmodeus. This pact made Rubio into a warlock, but a large burden came with these hellish gifts. The demon soul of Asmodan was attached to Rubio's own soul, haunting him for eternity, unless he rids of the demon like Asmodeus wants. Rubio traveled for 5 years searching for an answer, with nothing but dead ends and gold wasted. He was a mercenary the whole time, working and completing quests to get by, while he learned to use his new powers. I think I'll let Rubio explain this next part for you. Rubio Apophis is a name you'll soon remember, for I become part of something much bigger than myself. It involves putting up with a crew of madmen, fighting nightmares equivalent to hell itself, and beating incredible odds. All these things I'm a professional of, so I'm not worried one bit. I've mastered charismatic skills, devilish spells, and gained the infinite wisdom of the legion of ancient dwarves that fucked my voice up. Don't let my charisma fool you. I'll take down anything that gets in my way of finally obtaining peace.
Hey y'all, I'm Joe Gonzo and I play the half-orc rogue Kars Revere. He stands at 6'4", around 250, buff and cut, with pale purple skin, hazel eyes, and blue tribal tattoos from head to toe. Guards has shaved sides and a long ponytail with thick black beard adorned with 3 birds' gold trinkets, tied to the points of each end of his beard. He wields a few blades, daggers, short swords, but he's a prized family short sword, one that he takes care of, polishes, and it's very much more intricate than the rest of his gear, which one could argue is pretty damaged. Now, his personality is that of a sarcastic Bostonian with family issues. He doesn't take well to insults, nor disloyalty, cowardice, or death of allies. Now, that's mostly due to the fact that his tribe was massacred in the war, or so he believes. Let me give you a little glimpse into Kars. Name's Kars Revere. I come from a long line of half-orc. I'm proud of my tribe. I like beer, woman, hookers, bars, and mixers. Lastly, I'm loyal to my friends. Everything and everyone else, every monster that's not in my body, can kick sticks. My daggers and blades are ready for war. Now I personally work alone. It's how I survived for so long. So don't expect me to be friendly.
Hello, my name is Brandon, and I play Onyx Deepburrow, the Earth Genocide Paladin. Onyx stands 6 feet tall with gold and silver heavy armor, a black obsidian sword, and a great shield with a gemstone in the middle. The armor was given to him by the priests of the orphanage he grew up in, and the shield was given by the sisters. With the armor and shield, he made a promise. He vowed to protect all living creatures made by his gods. His hair is the color of the night sky, and he has 2 white strips going along his head, despite only being 24. His rocky skin resembles that of gray slate with green freckles like moss. He earned the name Deepburrow from his town guard because he once rescued a group of kids that got lost in caves. Many have described him as having a heart of gold. Now, allow Onyx to describe himself. Good afternoon, young masters. My name is Onyx Deepburrow. Do not despair, for I shall protect you from all harm. And do not fear, my guiding light will remove the darkness from around us.
Hey, I'm Logan Field, and I play Kailu Azrael, the half-elf druid. Standing at 5'10", she's about 130 pounds, wispy and elegant, with green eyes and mahogany-colored hair that's usually got a few twigs sticking out of it. She's usually wearing sturdy traveler's clothing in layered browns and greens of all shades to help her better travel through forests. Her most prized possession is a quarterstaff that's got a small bonsai tree at the top that reaches down with gnarled and worn roots, gifted to her through her family's legacy, an ancient group of elven druids dedicated to protecting the world tree. Or, well, her adoptive family is. Her earliest memories are tainted by a monstrous demon hand tragically ripping her father from her family and tearing apart the only home she knew. Everything after that has been a lifetime of learning and dedication. She can tell you best. Ah, hello. Yes, knowledge is key, I've always thought. It's always easier to fight an enemy you understand, is it not? How best to help protect the world tree than through learning what dangerous things lie in wait? And while I'm here, I might as well work on my comprehensive bestiary of the continent. For later referencing, of course. If I don't do it, who will? Besides, I've never really been away from home, and traveling is so exciting. Meeting new people, documenting new creatures, finding new plants. I'm excited to see where my adventures take me.
Hi, my name's Alex, and I play Nar Wagglebottom. Nar is tall for a gnome. He stands about 3'7", and he's kind of scrawny looking. He has white spiky hair and a goatee on his face. He wears commoner's clothes and welding goggles at all times to kind of hide his eyes that have now become fiery pits. But yeah, I'm gonna let Nar tell a little bit more about himself. Nar?
Hi. My name's Nar, and I guess all this kind of started when I was drawn into the war. The Dark Soldiers kind of attacked my village, and they kind of beat me up really bad. And when they did, something happened. Some magical explosion killed them all and a lot of other people, and I found out I could use magic, and was kind of terrified and scared. And then I met my friend Raven, and he kind of showed me a place that we could go to help me learn a little bit more and find out what the heck happened to me. I hope I don't hurt anybody else, and the urge to burn things is really strong. I try to resist it, but it's getting worse. Oh boy.
All right, welcome back from the break, and we're just about to get into it. If we could roll initiative, everybody.
All right.
We're just using perception for this, I'm guessing, because we're all staring at it.
Yeah. And you could do it off your character sheet or like the little picture on the side. You can click the dice when you hover over it.
Oof.
Oh, Tibbs with the giant
Oh, that wasn't
initiative.
even-
Holy shit.
I clicked the wrong one. I got
Tips
10 though.
okay.
My bad.
10? Okay, I
Yeah,
can
I
just
got 10.
manually do it.
Yeah.
Update.
Wisdom +0, expert +7. Tibbs is not very wise, guys.
All right, now going into this, I'm going to tell you about hero points. So how hero points work are kind of like inspiration, but they do it in a little bit of a different way. So we're gonna start with 2 hero points, and you can use those to re-roll a roll, attack roll, save, ability check, whatever. You can also use, if you go unconscious, you can stabilize by spending all of your hero points.
We
If you
start
have
with
1,
2.
yeah, we're gonna start with 2. because you typically get like one an hour.
Okay.
So we've been going for a little bit, and mostly it's been role play stuff, so it hasn't come up. But with combat, like if you get a critical miss or miss, if you want to use a hero point, you can just right click in the chat when you do the attack and say reroll using hero point, and that will automatically do it for you.
Fantastic.
Nice.
So as you guys notice this creature coming, this shape coming towards you out of the water, it kind of explodes out of the water into a splash, and you see the big jaws and the big mouth.
I'm not gonna lie, boys.
And-
I'm a little terrified, but I'm gonna use that tail meat
And
something fierce.
Tibbs, it looks like it's coming straight at you, and you are up first.
Does it look like? Wait, does it look like a classic alligator crocodile, or does it look weird in any way as it strikes forward?
As far as you can tell, it looks normal.
Right now, Oz, I'm looking at its mouth, and it looks pretty normal to me.
Well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a group perception check real quick, and oh yeah, you all notice pretty easily that it looks really normal, except for when it's opening its mouth to eat Tibbs here. You see kind of a glowing coming from inside of it.
Oz, I've
Just
suddenly
like that.
changed my mind. It's not normal. It's got glowing nodules in its mouth
Just a
hole.
soft glow. So Tibbs.
Dislike.
Tibbs is going to... I should be able to toggle the double slice, and I'm just going to open big with the double slice. So I should be able to turn that on, right?
Yep.
And then I hit my strike. And then... strike. Okay. So double sliced is on. And... I think that's it, right? Yeah. So roll. Oh, shit. Okay, now I forgot to select the target. Now roll.
Nice. Hit.
Hey.
Nice.
So now I hit the damage, right?
Yep.
And do I get sneak attack?
It's not off guard to you, so no.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll the other attack. Well, I'll go ahead and damage it.
Okay, so do damage one more time.
Yep. Or do attack again, because you're doing two attacks.
Right.
And this would be the multiple, so like the -4 or whatever.
Okay. Oh.
Natural one.
Natural
Well, we'll
one.
use that hero point.
Yeah, I'm probably going to. So how do I do the hero point thing?
So that little square, it's called a card in the chat. If you right click on it, and sometimes you have to right click and then scroll down
Oh, reroll.
using hero point.
Come on.
And another hit.
Oh
Jeez.
no!
Oh.
You know, it's the inverse of Raven.
Yeah. It's just Tibbs
Win
is
some-
so. Listen, guys. I'm so nervous. I'm standing at a glowing mouth. I hit it one time. Somebody kill this thing, please.
Alrighty, and that's 2 actions. You do have one more action if you wanted to move or do something else. Put up a.
Pray.
Yeah, I'll probably move. So I don't want to go in the water. Just gonna move that way a tad.
And also, just so you know, moving through your friendlies is not difficult terrain. It's you can
Oh,
move through
so
them.
I
you
should
just can't end your turn in their square.
So I could effectively do that then.
You could, yeah. Hide
Oh.
behind the big guy.
Okay, well that's definitely what we're gonna do.
All
Your
right.
knee seems very strong place for me to be right now. Don't move, Oz. Oh god.
Ooh.
What was that sound effect?
Oh god. If I wasn't nervous before, I am now.
Okay, let's go to Thesimos. You are.
Throw
So,
ass in his face.
So So the blowgun, do I get a disadvantage for ranged attacks up close, like in 5e, or?
No, the only risk is if something has opportunity attacks or a reactive reaction that it can take against you. It could do that because you're using a ranged weapon next to it. But you noticed that that Tibbs just ran away and it didn't do anything. So
That's most my bet. So I'm going to dip a dart in Grave Root as one action.
I like how this thing is pompous crocodile. That makes me laugh.
Yes. And then I'm going to blow the dart into this thing's mouth. So would that still be a +9 to attack?
yeah,
Okay.
Right in the throat hole.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, I need to select.
Yeah, double
Oh.
right click it. Double right click
okay.
the crocodile.
It is selected.
Pompous crocodile.
So 17.
alrighty,
Oh, you
and missed by that much.
Can I reroll?
Yeah, you can right click and say reroll using hero point if you want.
On where do I right click at?
The box.
In that box where it says like 17 or anywhere in that like pink area. And again, you might have to right click and scroll down to see the drop down.
Kind of nervous for this pompous crocodile to go.
Reroll using hero point. Well, natural 1.
Oh no, that was the first one.
Oh wait.
What it did is it took it like made yours disappear for a second, so you saw.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome, natural one. And then,
21.
21 hits.
Okay, so I believe because of my Grave Root tincture, it needs to make a Fortitude saving throw.
DC 19.
Oh.
And he passed.
He's big. I think though. Let me look at that Grave Root again.
It's duration. So does that mean he makes a save each round?
No, I think like if he failed that one, it would continue, and in every round he'd have to make it to shake it off, and it goes
Right.
through stages. So
So he
but
only-
you still do the damage from the blow dart.
Okay. Which is
D1.
You should just be able to
Okay.
click on the damage.
yeah, it just says 0.
Well, you got
Okay,
one.
so
Oh, this is
I did 1 point of damage.
1D1. Hey,
Oh, it is
scoreboard.
1d1.
That's amazing.
So yeah, it sticks in him, but doesn't the poison doesn't seem to be.
Now he
And
looks
I-
mildly
Doing
perturbed.
He does look mildly perturbed. I use the rest of my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Did I get the hell away from it?
Alrighty.
Guys, it's immune to poison! Sorry, that was Nar again.
Yep.
Guys, it's immune to poison.
Alrighty.
Oh, great.
Uh-oh.
He's shiny and glowy. We're fucked.
Yeah, and it had its sights set on Tibbs, but Tibbs ran past this big shiny thing.
Yes, it worked. I mean, oh no.
Miss.
Nice.
Yeah, it tries to chomp on you, but you missed.
Thank God for armor. Oh, just barely hits.
Damn it.
I'm ready to see our fearless parole officer take charge of this. Oh,
8 is solid amount of damage.
That is, yeah.
Does it automatically subtract off? Do I have to manage that, or?
No, I'll do it for you.
oh.
And then
Built in
it's gonna use as it bites you. It's gonna use its other action to try to grab you.
Oh, no.
God.
You littles just couldn't stick around.
Get her!
Honestly, y'all should have stuck around because I can use, if it hits somebody else, I can use my reaction to hit it. All right, let me do this athletics. I think I'm okay.
I think
at
it's a contested roll. I think, or no, I think it's
Oh.
just it's athletics against your reflex. So
Oh, I am grabbed. Yeah.
Yeah, you are grabbed. You can take an action to escape it, or all it pretty much does is like you cannot cannot move. You're held in place.
Off guard and what is off guard? Okay. All right.
But good news for the rest of you is its main weapon is currently tied up.
That is good. That is very good.
Yeah, I like
one way to look at it.
Can't complain about that.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use an action to try and get out of its grasp if possible.
So with an escape is
Yeah,
you can do you attempt a check using your unarmed attack modifier against the DC of the effect, which was
unarmed attack. So it'd be +9 for an unarmed attack. So should I just roll an unarmed attack?
I can click that, but you can to escape. I'm just reading it just to make sure. You can attempt an acrobatics or athletics check against it instead using your attack modifier if you choose.
Let's see which one.
So whatever your
+9 for the unarmed attack. It's the same either way. So I guess let's do unarmed.
Either
attack.
one of those would work.
Yeah, it's a natural 19 on that.
Crit.
I just rip its jaws apart.
Wow.
Give it a little boop on the snoot. No.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna I can move 5 feet. You know what? I'm just gonna get right in front of it. Move right in front of it, get it like more squared, and then so I have 2 more actions. I will. I'm gonna try and hit it with my mace. First attack. It says strike +6. Oh, is that because it's my second action that I? It's.
Yeah, the grapple thing I think is considered like the.
Oh, boo! Dislike. I will try and strike at the. It's gonna be a miss. A critical miss. I don't know if that does anything bad to me. And then you know what?
Typically not.
We'll wind up again, and we'll go for another shot on this. See if we can get it. Miss. Even with a high roll, it's a miss.
It barely missed. I'll give you that. It wasn't by much.
Yeah. All right, that's me.
Hold on though, because you just did a +1.
Oh yeah, because I mean, I think it decreases 5 every time, right? So it was +6 before. It started out +6. Again, it should have been +10, but then I guess from all the other stuff. So.
Alrighty.
All
Timbo.
right. All right, I'm gonna do produce flame, but because I'm an elemental sorcerer, it's not actually flame. It becomes my earth/metal sorcery. So I produce like these like molten rocks, and then I'm gonna throw them at the alligator. Hopefully.
So the spells, you got it.
Oh, that's a minute. This alligator is ornery.
Right.
What the hell?
All right. With that, I'm gonna then one hand do that. Second hand, I'm gonna use my focus spell, Elemental Toss. That's one action. Oh boy.
These crocodiles very hard to hit, apparently.
Jesus.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just throwing rocks at this thing.
And maybe all the water still splashing up from it. It's just taking you by surprise, a little shock to the system.
Hey, I've done, I think, the most points of damage other than Tibbs.
Well,
So
we're
that's-
the only two that's hit it.
That's 3 actions.
True.
already. So Tibbs, you are back up.
Oh god, okay. I'm gonna use one action. How deep is this water? Like, can I get behind him?
I'll tell you what. If you could pass a tumble through check on it, I will say like you could like basically kind of jump off his back and then onto the other side.
Love it.
So you target him, and then you remember the basic action macros. Tumble
yep.
through is the last one. And you succeed.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll say you're able to get over here behind him.
Awesome.
should give you off guard to him, so he should be a little bit easier to hit for you and Ozempic, and you get sneak attack if you hit him.
Alright, cool. So we'll do that. I'm going to attack him right here. Yeah.
Imagine Tibbs just doing the Fred Flintstone dino slide.
Hey, Tim's just going to jump and, like, back handspring off of him. Alright, so I hit him, so then I click damage. And now, sneak attack's already added.
Yep.
Okay.
Should auto detect it.
Okay, so.
And same with Foundry, the Pathfinder system is pretty slick where it detects
Detects
these things.
10 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty good now. It's fairly in the injured category. If you you have one more action.
Oh, I'm gonna attack it again. Actually,
the tumble through doesn't count as as a multiple attack penalty, so like you would only do the -5 one or the -4 for you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna bite it right in its tail. So -5.
Get a quick taste of it. I mean.
Yep. Sampling the goods here. No, I'm not. I'm not sampling the good. It's too tough right now. I gotta tenderize it some more.
Snapped at it a little bit, but it moved its tail around.
I think I chipped a tooth, boys.
Alrighty.
I think I'm starting to realize why we got caught.
I'm gonna switch out the blow darts that I covered with Graveroot for ones covered in the Dread Ampule. And then I'm gonna shoot at him.
I like to think this rat has like this utility sling
of just darts across him.
Like Rambo with darts.
23.
That hits.
You need, and the Dread Ampule is on a strike, so he is frightened.
Yep, he becomes frightened 1.
He also takes 1 point of piercing damage.
I like how your darts is just 1d1, so it's just you roll the maximum every time.
So now he is frightened.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and we talked about it with Alex, with his character at Thesimos. Like, his thing is he's giving you guys bonuses, right? Like he's making this thing weak, so now this thing's frightened. All of its skills are -1. If he does it again and gets frightened 2, it's -2. So
that's awesome.
Even AC. So that was 1 attack.
That was 1 attack. Can I take one of the darts I had earlier and try shooting? The one that I had covered in Graveroot as well?
Yeah, we can try that.
Okay. $13. Okay.
That one goes a little wide.
I'm gonna use
bounces
another,
off its skill.
Use another hero point.
I like how it says on here if you miss or hit. That's also really cool.
Yeah,
that's nice.
25.
So yeah, that hits. Let's make that
and fortitude save. He failed.
He failed it. So he takes 1d8 poison.
Heck yeah.
You could
Oh, he also takes another point of piercing, guys. Can't forget that point of piercing.
It's very important.
We're slowly whittling him down.
Yeah, if you want to click on that 1d8 thing in the chat. There you go. And then,
3 poison.
3, but he's stage 1. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I will nickel and dime this guy to get death if I have to.
So now he's poisoned and frightened. So like he's got this condition on him. Next at the end of his turn, he has to make another fortitude save. Otherwise, it moves to stage 2.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So you just.
Alrighty, one more action you have.
No, that would have been because I had to use my action for the Dread
to
Ampule.
poison it. Okay.
Yeah. So, Oz, go to town, smite them.
What's the pump?
Oh yeah.
That was turn first.
Tibbs, You gave it a pretty good whack.
Oh, good. Okay. Oh,
So
Tim
it's
Bell
gonna-
did say
kinda-
you're the lucky one. It doesn't feel like I'm that lucky at the moment.
He's gonna turn around and try to hit you.
I'm just kidding. Yes.
Nice.
You're welcome.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but the foundry, I have it like randomly name it. It's Pompous Crocodile.
Yeah, I love it.
He's so
Trigger an
pompous.
enemy. Oh, it has to damage you before I can actually hit it, I think. So if it didn't damage you, I can.
Yeah, he missed
do
me.
my thing.
Oh, he's gonna try that again.
What the
on
hell?
Tibbs.
You're the chosen.
You are chosen.
Another miss.
Another miss, but this time he is going to target
Tibbs.
the shiny
Oh,
one over
okay.
here with it as he's like biting at Tibbs. His tail lashes out and
Don't miss.
still misses. That because of that frightened, I think, because he missed by 1.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
So that made a
Remember,
difference.
kids, drugs are your friends, not really.
Don't say that. Don't, chat, don't. Damn it, Alex.
I'm joking. Don't
Quick point
encourage
of
it.
order. Somehow my no mace,
The
when we started
opinions-
combat,
Yeah.
became a dexterity weapon instead of a strength weapon. Is there any way to switch that back?
Yeah, let me take a look. I was just gonna say that the opinions expressed by Alex, known as Thesimos, do not represent Beards and Barbarians
Thank
or
you, thank you.
Run
much,
DMG, Zach from Tales from the Unknown, or DM Joseph.
Hey, I realize we're a team, guys, but it feels like me and E are basically doing everything here.
All right, so
I threw some rocks. I don't know what you want.
I'll poison them. Keep going to Nar.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened. It was plus 10 and it was a strength weapon, and now it's been set to dexterity, and I don't know
think-
what would have changed it.
I think with because it's considered like a ranged.
Well, so it
Weapon?
was 10 before. It's a mace. It's just a mace. So, I don't. It was 10 before. I don't know why it's 6 now.
Yeah, let me
I
take a
didn't.
look.
I don't think I hit anything.
It's a flail.
Yeah.
Knowing what a flail actually is, I actually feel like that would be more dexterous than strength based.
Hey, I'm just going by. I'm going by the rules here.
If
It
you're
says it's a
not
strength
dexterous
weapon.
and you try to use a flail, I feel like you're going to get a migraine really fast.
Yeah, it was plus 10. I don't know why. What changed?
Yeah, I didn't hit anything. I noticed. I guess it was different after I made that melee. Oh, maybe I did it. It's still equipped. Yeah, I don't know because I did that like melee check roll or whatever, and then it got weird.
What if I changed that? Does that change it? No.
I mean, I could still use it. We just gotta. I'll add +4. To the
Sure.
thing, I
You
guess.
could do like you can manually do +4 on the attack too. That
Yeah.
didn't change it.
I have no idea, and there's no like back end thing that for like changing it back for some very weird reason. It just
Yeah,
says
I'm looking at
category
the
group flail.
settings, and I even changed it to martial weapon instead of advanced. I can
maybe-
change
wait,
it just
maybe-
to mace.
Did that work? I gave it a range.
Oh, yeah, maybe
so
that's
it does. It has reach. I put 10 feet, so I keep track of it. That's what it was.
That's what it was. Yeah, because
Alright.
giving it range makes it ranged. Okay, so that's what it was.
All
So
right.
that's fixed. Alrighty, and you are up.
Striking that first hit. I'm gonna go for it. A hit.
Hey!
Let's roll that damage. It's not undead or anything, is it?
Not that you know of.
Well, my thing would do an extra d6 if it was undead. So.
It's not. Yeah. It's
Okay.
not.
5 points of damage. Thank you.
It is
I'll
now
go ahead-
near death.
I'll go ahead and try and smack it again with a +5 instead of a +10 this time.
After me and E have done all the damage, if you end up killing
that's
it
a
with the first two...
big old
Oh,
miss.
okay.
I will raise my shield up. I think I'll do that though
Alrighty.
for my last action, raising my AC to 22.
Bad idea. The I have a character. There's a catfolk rogue who I'm famous for. I'll kind of suck a little bit for most of the fight, but it never fails that I get the killing blow. Like the one hit I get is like the one that takes it down. Everybody weakens it up, and I come in and swipe, just like a cat would.
Maybe that's Tin Bolt's future.
Tin Bolt.
Here we go. Gotta throw some more molten rocks at him.
I don't know. You throw lava at me, that'll pretty much kill me too.
Hey, oh, crit! There you go.
Look at that.
You'll love to see it.
All the rocks, all of
Do
them.
I just click roll damage on the produce flame?
Nice.
Yeah. Do you do critical though?
So you take
There should be a
double
critical.
damage and then 2d4 persistent fire damage. I think
There
it
is
says on that.
not.
Oh, if you just do damage, I think I should be able to just
Yeah.
double. I usually have it auto sounded when people get crits in my other game, but I haven't set it up. But this is
Love that.
Yeah.
my tips. Explain how you do it.
So pretty much after missing everything and watching everyone do all the work, I get this like real gooey molten lava in my hand as I summon it, and as he's just opening his mouth to attack Ozempic, I just go whoop and just throw that lava right into its mouth. Yeah, just like whoop. And that's how it's done.
Pre-cooked meat, I love it. Your style is unmatched.
Yeah, you just want to like make sure you get the rocks out of there before you like cook it.
Noted.
It's probably like a little poisonous or something like that. Actually, the meat is poisoned. Is that
Yeah.
okay to eat it?
Well,
I mean, it's okay if I feed it to other people.
True.
that's fine.
Alrighty. And it's a one shot, so it doesn't really matter. But this is where you guys would all get 30 XP.
Yay.
So the alligator had like a glowing thing like in its throat. Was that or like had light coming from its mouth?
Yeah, you noticed it when it was coming out, and now that it's dead and it kind of like rolls over on its belly, you see like this kind of soft glow coming from its abdomen.
Oh, I got that all day.
Yeah, that's all you.
Take my butcher knife, my chef knife, and my cleaver, and I get to work on this crocodile.
While he's doing that, I'm trying to crawl down its throat.
Well, they're both doing that. I'm casting detect magic. Just to see what's going on from, the distance.
Just watching.
You're
Just watching
like
this
literally
go
just
down.
Oz is
he's-
just like, what have I got myself into?
Yeah, I'm just there. I'm supervising.
He's just trying to. At least he's going in from that way. So he's trying to climb. Did someone say they were cutting it open or? Yeah. So yeah, you cut it open. Go ahead and Tips. Go ahead and double click on the blood splats there. You should be able to double click and see. Like open up something that's lootable.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
So yeah, you cut it open and you see this like crystal that's just like emitting light.
I'm gonna pocket that.
And it's for mechanical. It's a ever burning torch basically, but it's in the form of a crystal, so you can pull it out and it's a light source.
Fantastic. I'm gonna get some string and tie it to my
You also
forehead.
see the bottom half of a gnome, or not a gnome, a goblin.
Oh, there's the other half of the goblin.
Well, it was hanging off that wall. Probably.
Is there a way
You
for
can
me
go-
to add that to my inventory or no?
You could just drag it from that to your character, either your token or if you open up your character sheet.
Oh. What? Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a piece of string and I'm gonna tie it to my chef hat.
Thanks.
We just see the rat that, he stole from me is underneath his hat, controlling him.
Pay no attention to the rat underneath the hat.
I'm gonna go over here and check out that you said that there was like a secondary wall that looked like it could be busted
Yeah, I was
down
fixing to go over
potentially.
there too. Well, actually, you know
Well-
what? If you're over there, I'm gonna stay away from you because you and you're unpredictable. Oh,
Flick makes.
That's pretty
As I-
effect.
Oh, that's a great effect.
sorry, I got
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I messed it up.
I got
I'll just
Essence
clear
of
it.
Raven when Jim Jam was doing the. I'm a lightning bug.
Yeah, so it's shedding some nice bright light.
Nice. And I'll see if I can push down or break down this weak wall here.
Yeah, it's again like at the lowest part. It's pretty low. You can probably kick some of the top rocks over and make it even easier. And it looks a little squared off, but on the map. But it's basically like this kind of natural cavern. It looks kind of like there was like a crack in the earth, that exposed this.
I'll cross over, see if I can see what's inside.
I'm just gonna follow you.
Now, real quick, and especially for Tinbolt, if you guys, I think I have it. Let me just check.
I see a bone. Not a good sign.
If you highlight a character, like if you all just kind of like hover over Ozempic and hit the F key on your keyboard, your token will automatically follow at that distance.
Oh,
where he goes.
wow.
So you don't have to keep moving and stuff. Like it's a little bit of easy mode. Sometimes it does get hung up on stuff, so you got to kind of watch it a little bit. But for the most part, it's pretty slick.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
If I hover over him.
Yeah, just hover over his token and hit F on you, like for follow.
Oh, okay. Hold on. So if I get here, except for
I'll stop moving so you can do it. Yeah,
when he gets here. Okay.
Now he moves, you all move, like a little chain gang.
All right, so
did you say that because he's our parole officer?
is this right here a door, or is
so you come up to this area and like the ground, kind of like before, it was pretty rocky, cavey, like natural. Kind of smooths out and like opens into this area that looks like it was, kind of an entrance to, like, it looks like this building has kind of sunk into the ground and it's a little crooked, and you see these big double doors. Ozempic, they feel very temple-ish to you, but not in a good way.
Can I maybe do like a religion check or something to see if I can figure out like what deity or force might be part of this?
Give me a second and I'll put that in the chat.
Religion.
Use the force, Luke.
By the way, Oz, how badly hurt are you? Or was that a
I took 8 damage, which is not terrible, but about a fifth of my hit points or so, approximately.
Oh, you're fine.
All right, so you recognize the symbols on this door and stuff as worshippers of a god, Norgorber.
Norgorber?
Yeah, I'll put it in the...
Norgorber! It seems that this is a temple door for Norgorber.
Gesundheit.
Oh, I think I know them.
What kind of deity is Norgorber?
It's my ska band.
You know that it's basically a god of secrets, poison, and murder.
Secrets, poison, and murder.
Oh, never mind. I thought he was a kobold. Never mind.
Dun dun dun.
I never thought I'd find a deity that I'd actually like.
I'm trying to figure out why he said that last part weird.
I mean, hey, in these TTRPGs, I think being an atheist in the TTRPGs is not that you don't believe that they exist. You're just like, no, F those guys.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Fuck 'em.
Would I don't know if it's like a rogue only thing or something like that in Pathfinder. Would I be able to like check this door for traps or see if it's like locked or if there's any like weird
You could ask me to do it.
stuff? Does anybody
if only
fancy to
if
check
only
the door?
if only you knew some criminal element type people that could
Blasting
help
the door
you.
down.
So like
If
you can like
only,
listen and look
yeah.
at the door with a perception check. If you want to try to like check for traps using thievery as well, you can do that. Nibs.
If only I knew some thieves to see if this door was trapped or locked and unlocked it. Where would I find thieves at this hour?
Guys, I think we have a problem. He's learning sarcasm.
He's onto us, guys.
Sarcasm.
So I just clicked the thiever.
I'm not a thief. I'm a drug dealer. Different. Get it right.
He's like, dang it, I I only know these upstanding, these reformed criminals that are on their path to being upstanding members of society.
As far as he knows, that's what we are.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're able to find a trap on this door. It's very rudimentary. It's more like an alarm type trap, like when you open it, the bell's gonna go off type of thing, like ding ding ding. And you're able to kind of make it to where that won't happen.
So it's got a simple alarm system on it. It's no problem at all. It's like that job we did last year.
Yep.
Yeah,
It was like at least a year ago, at least. Maybe 2.
Just a mean glance at everybody involved.
It was
to save all those people in the burning building.
Yeah, babies. Babies.
The time we
saving women and children in burning buildings. I had to open up. It was weird.
They were all locked. They were all locked and alarmed.
Yeah, they couldn't figure out the lock. We had to,
It's all true, I swear to God.
Alrighty.
I will disarm it.
Alrighty, it's disarmed.
Alright, I think we're good to go. Hopefully nothing will try to eat us on the other side of this door.
Why do you have to jinx us like that?
So yeah, whoever wants to open it can just click on that little gray door and
I'm okay back here.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Alright, good news is I don't think it's hungry anymore.
You open the door, you find another goblin body, and it looks like with some of these bones, like the way it's positioned, and it's just covered in bones, but it looks like they're not animate now, but it looks like they had like piled on it, and like several, like maybe 3 or 4 skeletons worth of bones are just like piled on this dead goblin.
Gotcha.
Anybody want to see if these bones are gonna like come to life if we like poke it with a stick or something?
Yeah, I know undead stuff, so I'll take a look as well to see if this may be a problem, a future problem.
Yeah.
I would assume a cult or something like that for this.
Yeah, I can put that in the chat. Occultism.
Let's say, can I jump in on that?
Sure, yeah, you can as well. Anybody who has training or want to look at it can.
Can I cast detect magic while they're looking at the skeletons, just to see if the skeletons are magical?
You sure can.
Detect bones.
Now, also, detect magic in Pathfinder is a cantrip. So the other thing you could do is they have exploration activities, and this is the room I was going to explain that. So like for Tibbs, if you wanted to be like, I'm hiding all the time, I'm sticking to the shadows, you could use the avoid notice exploration activity, and what that does is it lets you roll stealth instead of perception on initiative, and then you're hidden at the beginning of the round.
Alright, well how do I do that?
So you just tell me and I'll put that on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the pretty gem off and stick it in my pocket. That way I'm not a glowing beacon of awesomeness. And I'd like to slink in and out of the shadows, please.
Alright. So I added avoid notice in there, and I'll say active. It's under, like when you go to actions, the actions where you do your attacks, it's under exploration, and then that'll be in there.
Oh, avoid notice, yeah. And a cool little stealthy thing just popped up on the corner of my screen.
There's a scout one that'll give everybody a +1 to initiative. And there's search, which will kind of like, you're moving at a slower pace, but you're keeping an eye out for traps stuff. Detect magic is a good one if you wanted to, like, you're going slower, you're moving half speed, and you're basically using your detect magic, constantly casting it, looking for magic items, see if anything triggers.
Yeah, I'm absolutely just always doing that and going slower. I'm standing back anyway.
Ozempic, you can do like scout, or you can even do with like shield. If you have your shield up, saying defend, you can always have your shield up. So at the beginning of initiative, you start with raise shield.
I'll do that. I think I have.
I think I'm also gonna do avoid notice.
So I'll do shield here, raise shield.
How do I do that?
So that's under exploration, you said.
Yeah, if you go into the actions and exploration, I put it on you, Desmos, as well.
I guess since everybody else is hiding, I guess I'll take point.
And if you don't have to memorize, there's a lot of them. So if you just kind of tell me, like, hey, while we're going through, this is what I'm doing. I'm scouting for traps, or I'm like keeping an eye out for any movement, or, I'm the watch guy. I'll go to the door and look for things incoming, or I'm detecting magic, or especially if it's a cantrip that you're casting or something like that over and over. And just let me know, and then we'll handle it as effective. No magic is coming off in this room. The checks that you guys got for the occultism and stuff, you know that a necromancer could. This is like a necromancer's like play place, ball pit. Like when you went to McDonald's as a kid and they had the play place. It was just, yes, it's the best. This is that for a necromancer.
For necromancers. Do I have any cool things I can do as a paladin to be like, hey, don't raise these dead?
Don't do it.
Don't you do it.
Don't you do it.
Don't do it.
Don't you do it.
Do it.
I'll make me spritz you with the holy water. I'll do it.
I guess I don't. I do not.
It's got holy water and a spray bottle.
Shot.
Hey.
Don't you make me turn this party around.
Don't you do it. In the next room, there is many more bones. Much more bones.
So in this room, you see that there is a large crack. And before you go into it, I'm just going to pause real quick. So you see, looking into this room, there's many more bones and some bodies in various stages of decay. Looking up in the ceiling, you see kind of a crack. And if everybody wants to roll the society check.
Sure. I don't know if I have anything in society.
Ooh, I think I have society. I'm kind of good at it.
I mean, you still gotta.
I failed.
And it makes sense, Thesimos, for you, yeah, Thesimos, and also Tibbs. So you guys have heard of a spot that you believe is somewhere near this playhouse, where you've heard in circles that there's like this really good place to dump bodies. Like it was like an opening in the earth, and near the puddles, and hey, if you have a body that you don't want found, that's where you throw it.
Yeah,
Kind of just looks like a bottomless pit. Nobody's ever gone down there that you've heard of, and like people just throw things they don't want to be found down there.
And that's what this is reminding us of?
Yeah, you're like, I wonder if, because this crack in the ceiling and just the pile, it seems to be more concentrated where that crack is.
Tibbs, isn't this where we dropped that guy off the other?
Absolutely not. No, it's not.
No, you're right. You're right.
Off where?
Yeah.
To a play? We're at a playhouse.
No, see, what I've heard is there's this place, right, where it looks bottomless. I wouldn't know for sure because I've never been there, but I've heard of a place where it's like you just drop a body that nobody wants found, and this is kind of reminding me of the said place. Not that I would know.
And I heard it's kind of close to this place, to the playhouse too. I mean, that's what I've heard. They're rumors, right?
Now, as you guys are kind of talking about this, you sort of notice that like off in the edges of the light, you kind of spot some movement.
I hide.
Take a step forward.
Yeah, I'm staying hidden.
Show yourselves.
You just
Show yourselves.
sorry,
I'll let y'all like kind of float off into the dark, but I'll be the distraction. Be like, show yourselves, foul creatures. This task force of criminals has come to save the day.
I'll unpause it, but yeah, you see some like there's like these humanoid figures that are kind of approaching the light, and stepping into it slowly as they start like becoming clearer into the light. You see They look kind of like this.
Oh boy.
Jackpot as I like light the white flame on my mace. These seem undead, or do they seem alive but like bulbous?
I mean, they're moving. They don't seem hunches. The safe bet would be that they're undead. Yeah,
Okay,
their flesh is rotting off of them. They don't look like, oh, I've just got this fungal infection. It's got a little out of control, but a few antibiotics and I'm good to go.
Mm.
They're a little past that.
Some unseemly undead have come down here.
They seem like don't hit them too hard because they might pop on you.
Yeah, they seem to be attracted to this, bright light that's coming out of this area, and they're like,
Can I like toss my torch like here, maybe like kind of the center of the room?
Sure, yeah, I can just make a light source there, and just throw it in there.
Yeah, I'll toss my torch, draw my flick mace, and kind of just come what may.
Alrighty, and we're gonna I'm assuming that Ozempic is like, all right, this is training. This is what I've been training for.
This is what I've been training for my entire life.
Never been so happy I took that light off and put it in my bag.
Oh, did you? I will. So in your inventory, you have like a little like, it looks like a T-shirt.
Yeah.
If you click on that, I'm just gonna uncheck the warn and be like, how do I make it stowed? I'll do it this way. Warn amulet, not anklet. Your anklets are taken care of in another way. So yeah, it's worn. I'll say you just tucked it into your shirt or something. But if you want to pull it out, you click on that shirt and say "worn amulet," and it like make the light happening.
Oh,
so yeah,
okay.
you toss your light out there, Ozempic. So it's not on you anymore. It's kind of in the center, and they're kind of shambling. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But they're shambling forward. If we're gonna attack them, we will go into initiative.
All right.
Should we re-roll initiative?
Yeah.
Natural 20 for initiative.
Come on.
Here we go, bottom again.
So I'm using stealth instead,
that's
right?
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so if you open you would be using stealth instead. So would you these most, but you got a crit. I'll change it for you if that's what you're gonna be doing. What is your perception is +6. So you would have got a 29. These mouse going first, just making sure. 13, 10 bolts. Because you guys had a +1. Someone said they were scouting.
Yeah, me and
No.
No.
Oz was scouting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was just.
Oh, you had a shield. So, alrighty. So, begin encounter. Some fun noises.
Durr.
With these mouse, you are up first.
So, would I, being who I am, would I know that undead have any resistance to poison, or would that just be metagaming to ask?
You could do a recall knowledge to find that out, to see if you remember. And now there would be an action in combat, but it's not a bad action to see, like, would you recall that information?
Okay. Yeah.
'Cause you know a lot about poison, so you would just target one of them, and then the basic action macros, and then do recall knowledge.
So target.
It is say -1, but it's not.
And we'll do what was it again? Recall knowledge.
Yeah, if it's on the basic action macros button, and then, there you go, and it sent it to me. So yeah, you know it because you're pretty skilled at poisons and their effects on different types of creatures. You would know that undead are like, they're not good test subjects because they're resistant to it. They're immune to it basically.
Okay. And I'm going to move into this corner of the room. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. And then for my last action, is there anything like I can do to ready an action?
So yeah, you would. It's basically you spend 2 actions and you say like, when it gets close enough, when this happens, I'll ready my action to do this. Similar in D&D, you say what you're readying.
Okay. I will, what's balance? Oh, that's for encounters, I'm guessing.
For what is what?
I was asking about balance, but I think that's more
It's
of
like if you're trying to balance on like a tightrope or like a narrow ledge or something.
Okay.
Balance check.
Do I still need to make like stealth checks or anything?
If you wanted to kind of go unnoticed and hide in the corner, yeah, give me.
Okay, then I think that's what I will do for that. So I need to roll a stealth.
Yeah, and there's also like a hide on the basic action macros. I think you get a +9 to it.
Yeah. 18 or 28. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you seem you feel like you're very very hidden.
Just like under the breath, just like doing the Mission Impossible music.
Dun, 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 dun.
And I'm going to hold it basically in action with my corset knife if any of the undead get close. And I think that's all I'm going to do right now.
Alrighty, Ozempic.
Alrighty. They are kind of far away from me, so I'd have to use quite a bit of my movement to get to them. Well, I'd have to use like
now
two...
another thing you could do, and we can rewind this for Alex if you want, is you can basically say I'm holding my turn, and that's gonna basically move you down an initiative on purpose. So your initiative will always be at that change space. So if Ozempic, you wanted to wait for the zombies to come to you, you could say, okay, I'm gonna hold until they move closer.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action then until they move closer, because my movement's only 20, so I'd have to get pretty. I'd have to be far away from everybody and only do like one attack, so it's not worth it. So I'll hold my action or hold my turn.
Sure, and I'll put you in a hold state, so to be Tibbs. And at Theseamos, did you want to change your action at all? I should have gave you that option.
I think I'm going to stay with that.
Okay.
Wait until they get closer. I'm just hiding in the corner.
So it's Tibbs' turn, and Ozempic, at any time you say, okay, I want to go next, just let me know. Tibbs, you are up.
Okay. Tibbs is going to stow his... I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Oh, never mind, I got it. Tibbs is going to put his knives up for a second and take out his hand crossbow.
Okay, so that's one action to swap.
Trying to figure out how... Okay. And then he will sneak up and try to remain hidden the best he can. So what would I need to do for that?
As you move, just give me a stealth. I'll put it in the chat if it's easiest for you.
Oh, that works. Okay.
And you probably just want to stay out of the light a little bit. Like, you can't go stand up right above the torch and be like, I'm hiding.
Right.
But,
And then, he is going to attempt to shoot a bolt at that guy. Right? 1 to
Alrighty.
move, 2 to hide, and then 3 to fire.
yeah, and actually, because your initiative was higher and you rolled stealth, technically, it should have just been like you used whatever your initiative is stealth is, and you're hidden until the next round when they've gone and they could see if they've noticed you. But so yeah, you can. So you can. This guy, you're attacking him. Give me a second, because he doesn't know you're there, so he will be off guard to you.
Okay. So then I would hit Your controlled actor does not have an item with...
What is it you're trying to do?
Use my crossbow.
Oh, from your action macros? Yeah. Oh, you don't have ammo. Go ahead and try it again.
Oh, I thought I did. I bought 2 things of bolts.
Yeah, you just have to select what ammo you're using, because there's sometimes different ammo.
Oh.
But I fixed it, so you should be able to do it again.
You silly goose.
Okay.
You didn't have any bolts in your crossbow.
It still doesn't say I have it. Hold on. So what do I click? I have the bolts. Change carry type to worn? Or held in hand?
Held in hand. You might just do it from your encounter or the thing at the top where it says strikes. And then pull down and choose the crossbow and the +7.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to do that too. Because I don't have anything up here. They went away. Let's try it this way.
Do you have your own character selected? Maybe that's probably the problem. Is make sure you click on your character.
Yeah. I'm figuring it out, guys.
Technical difficulties. Thank you for bearing with us. There we go. Yeah, you didn't have your character, and that is a
critical hit.
Red.
So
Nice.
just hit the critical where it says critical instead of damage, right?
Yep. So hit critical.
Critical specialization 1d8 persistent bleed.
Nice.
And his name is John C.
So 12 damage. And I think that'll be it for me. Because that was 1, 2, 3.
So and he has a persistent bleed, right?
Yes.
It's 1d8 bleed damage. Okay, so that's on him. At the end of his turn, basically, he automatically takes the damage, and then will make an attempt to save out of it.
Fantastic.
And so it could keep going on, or he could like stop bleeding. Alrighty, so that was 2 actions.
Movement. Stay hit, or if you're not counting the stay hidden, I can
Yeah, the
fire
stay
again.
hidden wasn't an action. Yeah, go ahead and you can fire again if you want to do the same one, or
Yeah, I'm gonna stick out of range. So this would only be +2.
still hits.
Hey, regular damage.
Regular damage.
8.
Nice.
Alrighty. And take off guard for him, and now it's this guy's turn.
Laughing Zombie's turn.
He's basically just gonna shamble up to Ozempic, but that uses all of his abilities.
Me? Why?
So if you wanted to unpause your turn and go now, or if you want to wait because there's another one that's coming up. I mean, you're the big guy that's out there. The other 2 people in this room are both
Makes
stealthing.
sense.
So
I'll wait for the next one because I think I can get like a slight buff if I hit 2 separate enemies because I have sweep. So that
Do you
might
have a
be
question here, Joester? Does the zombie go like near in my reach, or can I do attacks opportunity from a hold action?
So your character wouldn't have you have to have that attack of opportunity ability, and I don't believe you have a reaction for that, like that type of ability. That one, he might have gone near you, but I don't think within range. You're talking about for your held action, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it was right next to you.
It definitely was not.
And that's his turn. So imagine you want to go now.
Yeah, I'll go. Have either one of these been hit yet?
These ones have not.
Okay. Which? Oh, did
It was this one over here.
Oh, gotcha. And it's still like alive,
Yeah.
or I guess unalive. I'll hit this silly goose right here. I'll go ahead and do my little flicky mace here. Flick mace for the first one. Trained roll 20.
What is it? What is it though?
It was a dirty 20.
Yeah,
It's a dirty 20. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was just waiting for Ryan to do it.
Oh, a little dirty 20. A little breedable and submissive and breedable 20. So I'll do the damage here. I think yeah, it's gonna add the vitalizing, so I don't have to do nerfing.
Oh,
nice.
So did it do the thing?
Yeah, because it's
I don't know if it added the vitality on
yeah,
there.
it's one. It's 10 bludgeoning and 1d6 vitality.
So do I have to roll that?
Persistent.
also?
It's persistent. No, it rolled it for you. And I'm just.
Oh, so
looking-
it on its turn takes it, I guess maybe.
Yeah. And damn, no, it's persistent. I just want to look. 1d6 persistent. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't take it now,
but it will take it.
But it takes it persistently, and that'll be interesting when it happens. Alrighty, that's one action.
All right, then I will switch it up and hit this one because I get a +1. I think I don't know if it'll account for it. I don't think it is, but we'll just add +1 to this for the sweep.
Yeah, on your attack.
Oh, it's not. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
There might be a toggle, or you might be able to manually.
Yeah, I got that sweet toggle. Hey, that's another hit.
Hey.
So it's also gonna do that persistent little damage there. Substantially less, but that D6 it'll add up over time.
It adds up.
And then I think covering my neck might be a good idea, and I will raise my shield as my final action, which I already have it up, so I don't really need to worry about it.
You probably want. Okay, yeah, it didn't expire. That's fine. It might. Just make sure it doesn't expire on you. Okay. Because sometimes they'll expire. It only lasts until like when you take the action. It lasts till the beginning of your next turn. But it's fine. You still have it up. Tin bolts.
All right.
You see those two.
Watch out, Ozempic. I'm gonna cast Splinter Volley, and I'm gonna use 3 actions instead of 2 to target both of them, both of the zombies right next to Oz.
Alrighty. And do you know how to target 2 of them?
I don't actually.
So if you hold shift and then click one and click the other, or holding shift, highlight over one, hit T, and then T like that.
Perfect. All right. So pretty much, I just release a bunch of like splinters out of my hands.
Damn.
I think I have to do 2 separate attacks though. Maybe. Let's see. You can spend a third action while casting a spell to fire splinters at 2 different targets instead of 1. These attacks each increase your multiple attack penalty, but don't increase your map until after you make both spell attacks.
So yeah, do another one. We'll say the first one was the one on top.
Okay. Yep. I'll make one more. Whew, okay. Well, it won.
And I think you still have 2 hero points. So I'm just.
Oh yes,
throwing that out there.
good call. I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Do it.
Baby.
There you go.
Hey.
Boom. All right, cool. Let me roll damage. Do you want me to roll damage?
Just roll once, and then we'll apply it.
You can always run damage.
Good.
Pretty good damage.
That's solid. Maybe my 1d6 persistent light damage won't.
Yeah.
Much
Won't
of a
matter.
game changer.
Yeah, and that was all
like
3 actions because I did the super splinter volley.
The keyboard is great, by the way.
Alrighty, and then the other 2 get to go. They're gonna move up.
Damn. That one's the one that's bleeding.
Yeah, that's the one bleeding out. This one will come up here.
Well, that's crowded.
Oh,
that's too crowded, I think.
Yeah.
If we're being honest here. That's it's too many slices.
It is. So well, first though, Thesmos, when that one moved up, you want to take your opportunity attack on it?
Yeah, I will stab it with my knife.
Don't you mean your shiv?
My corset knife.
Corset knife, interesting.
It's a parole
don't ask
officer.
for
We got shanks and shivs up in here.
Sounds like a hit.
22.
Nice.
Heyo. Does this do
That
more than
hits.
1d1?
It does 1d4 minus 1.
Now,
I'm,
give me-
I'm optimized
before
to
you
be
take your
above
turn, before you take your turn, real quick, let me.
Yeah, did I
thought
get
one
any-
of them had. Did one of them have the bleed damage? One have?
the one in front of me, I believe?
Yeah, like why isn't it still on there?
Yeah, one of them definitely had persistent bleed.
Yeah, it was 1d8.
I have a question. Why does it give me a -1 to a dagger? I think it'd be a +1.
Could you?
Oh, you know what? I know what it is. They are immune to bleed. They don't.
Oh.
Well, shit.
Makes sense.
Oh.
That's why I wasn't taking it. Okay, so yeah, you're up now.
Okay, so it's my for sure.
Yep.
Am I still hidden?
Yep.
Do I get any bonuses
So
or just
you would get off guard. So that one should have been. Roll another d6
roll another d6?
because you would have got sneak attack.
Ooh.
Let's roll a d6 and I'll apply it to that.
Sneaky. Hey.
Oh!
Nice.
Max damage. Woo.
So yeah, now though it's off guard to you, and
Well, since I don't have better options, I'm going to stab it 3 times.
You need better options. Those options sound great.
And the goal of
First
roll.
one
Sounds like a crit.
is a
Crit,
27.
critical
hit.
Oh, heck yeah. And does that also extend to the sneak attack? Because it's still off guard, right?
it does, and we're gonna do a little special song for this one.
Critical hit. How you like that shit? Baby, that's what you
Alrighty. Yeah. So when you roll your hit critical, it'll roll all that double. So 6.
Cool. I did 13 points of piercing damage.
Well, you did.
Nice.
I think you did 6 because 6 was the critical, right?
Yeah, but it didn't have
Just
the
says
sneak
two-
attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It should have. That's weird. Double or damage,
Okay.
and the 7 was the sneak attack. Okay.
And then I'm going to stab again
Stab. Hey,
for a
nice.
18.
Nice.
Just picture the rat with like a toothbrush shiv, just like.
I did 1 point of damage.
Hey, back on par.
And last attack, because it's a +1. See if I get anything. 13 does not.
Yeah. No, it does.
Oh, it does?
They're
Oh, yeah,
very slow zombies. They're not that hard.
And I forgot to roll the d6 for last stab.
Go ahead and roll that real quick.
I'll roll it with this one, so the 2
All right,
d6
yeah.
are for the...
Add it all up.
Oh!
Nice.
And then
Alrighty.
the
It
damage
is-
for the knife itself.
Well, it's dead.
Yeah, you killed it.
So, have you guys seen Has Been Hotel, where that scene where Nifty is just stabbing Adam in the back? Yeah, that's
Nice.
that is Ithesmos. He just jumps on this thing's back and is like, "How do you die?" Just stabbing him all over. And
Alrighty.
I feel accomplished. Thanks, guys.
Nice. That was a good turn.
Great turn. Alrighty. Tibbs.
Tibbs.
Mr. Al Dente.
Get him.
If you're nasty.
Sneaky, sneaky down this way. And I'm gonna shoot this guy with the crossbow. Because that's what I do. Dang it. There we go. Still getting used to it.
That sounds like a crit.
It is!
Critical hit.
Yes!
See, you got all those misses earlier. It's all just balancing out.
Absolutely.
Did I get sneak attack for this? Because it didn't highlight it that time.
You should, because well, this one's not off guard.
So no?
From where you're at.
Okay.
No.
Oh, 2 points of damage on a crit.
Hate to see it.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna do it again.
You win some, you lose some.
Or same guy. I hit
Nice.
it. So damage. 4 points of damage on that one. And then what the heck? Oh, this is a -3. This may not work. Oh no, I moved. I moved. Moved in 2 shots.
Move 2 shots
Yep,
already.
I'm done.
Alrighty. Up next is the zombies. Okay.
Gotta take that persistent damage. It's gonna kill it, I swear. That'll be the end of it.
It will, but let's see if it does anything to you first.
Nice.
That shield coming in real clutch.
Yeah. Oh, maybe not.
Ooh.
Oh, natural 20.
Now what's rude and crude?
So you take
20 points of damage.
There's nothing humorous about that plague zone.
Holy crap!
now. You have the shield block ability if you want to use that.
I think
Basically,
I could use that, but that would break my shield.
Yeah,
my
so
shield only has 28 hit points. I guess I'll just tank it. It's bad, but whatever.
It's one shot.
So you take that 20 damage, but then give me a fortitude save.
Oh god.
Ooh.
I don't know why I rolled it for you. I meant to. That didn't count.
Oh well, yeah, the saving one doesn't count. Yeah,
No.
I bet.
I didn't even look at what it was. I was just like, I wasn't meaning to.
That's
click
fine.
on
I
it.
got
You saved it
20
anyways.
something also.
Okay, good.
And then does it take the thing at the end?
Oh, you know what? That one. Let's ignore that because I did the wrong thing. Yeah, at the end of its turn.
Okay. That's
All right, that one missed.
Critical miss. Nice.
Now it's the end of its turn. It's gonna take the 2 persistent damage.
Boo.
And actually, it takes. You notice that persistent damage that it took, was way more than.
Ooh.
Oh, is it been count? Because my weapon does holy damage. Has it been accommodating that?
I don't think so. So it
Okay.
does vitality damage.
Well, so
whereas
my
the
weapon does holy now, as a paladin.
Okay, so going forward, well, no, holy
I don't know if
doesn't
that's
seem to be
different
doing anything
versus-
yet.
okay.
It is different. So the vitality seems to be really affecting it.
Gotcha.
It's gonna roll its recovery check real quick.
Yes.
And it critically failed. So the next one is gonna go up. You're closer to it. It doesn't have to move to get to you. It's lazy and brainless.
It happens. I got a couple coworkers like that.
Don't we all? Let's see.
I'm probably that
They're
coworker.
If you don't
too
have a
high.
coworker like that, then you are that coworker.
Yeah.
That was a miss. It's gonna try with its jaws.
All right.
And
Good.
miss.
How much more damage
Alrighty.
you can take. That was rough.
It ends its turn.
Some hit
Takes
points.
3 vitality damage, or 13 actually. And
Damn.
So
roll its
close.
recovery check, and it fails. So it's still
Yes.
taking it.
Guys, we gotta keep Oz
And
alive.
now it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too good, Mr. Stark. I'm up. I'm not that bad. Oh, did you take off the 20 yet? Or should I do that?
The take off the what?
The 20 points.
Oh no, I didn't. I will.
Right. I'm not doing great, under half health, but
Jeez.
I will smack. These are looking pretty near dead. The fresh boy that came up to me that will attack me next. I'm gonna whip my mace at him first.
Alrighty.
Freshen. Let me target. There we go. Do that. Mace. Gonna strike. Efficiency. Don't have the circumstance. It's a hit. Gonna take some damage. Gonna take 9 points of damage.
There we go.
Take some DMG.
DMG, and it's gonna take that persistent damage.
Yep.
I will then switch it up so I can get that sweep. I will take the one to the directly to, I guess, the western one, and I will do that.
That persistent damage is a killer.
It sounds like a crit. It sounds like a
You
crit.
love to hear that noise. You love to hear it.
Critical.
Love it when we hear that. I'm gonna roll the damage on that, and since it's a crit, it will. I think it might need to roll a save or be enfeebled.
It
Or
makes,
if
it
it's
makes
not dead.
well, what's the damage on it?
6
Is
points
6.
of damage. I rolled poorly on that. And then, if it's still alive, the undead is also unfeebled until the end of my next turn. So it physically weakened. You take a status penalty equal to the condition. It's just 1. So it takes a -1 to its attack rolls, strength or attack-based, strength-based attack rolls, strength-based damage rolls, and athletics checks.
That one undead guy has all the icons on him.
Yeah,
It's got
he's racking it up.
2d6, he's enfeebled,
alive.
slowed. Alrighty, but he's still alive. He's hanging on there.
All right, and then last
on.
action will be to keep that shield up. Badly injured boy wants to stay alive.
Now, just a reminder, you do have healing potions that you could quaff.
Is that an action to do?
To pull it out and drink it, yeah.
I feel like I need to keep the shield up because they're rolling suspiciously high on a lot of these. So
that sounds like an accusation.
I'm not saying it's accusation. I'm saying the RNG is not in my favor.
Yeah.
Let me look at the. I do actually think I didn't take that feat. There is a feat where I can actually raise the shield as a reaction when I'm about to attack, but I didn't take that. Let me see. Is it even worth the healing if it's like a D4?
Probably not.
Just like a D8 hit points. It's not. I don't know if it's worth
Yeah.
it to sacrifice the 2 AC, so I'll keep my shield raised.
Alright.
Well, you got the Splinter guy coming up next, so
Yeah.
that'll be okay.
Don't fix what ain't broke. I'm going to use splinters again on the 2 that are the one that's barely injured, and then the one that's near death. The 2 below there. That other one should die before they can swing. Hopefully. So yeah, I'm gonna cast some splinters again. Oh, I targeted myself. That would have been bad. Alright, gonna go for the one on the left side first.
Hey, sounds like a crit.
Nice.
Do you want me to roll for to hit on the other one before we do damage?
Yeah, go ahead and roll them all, the attacks, and then we'll damage the one.
Oh!
Another crit.
All right.
Jeez.
All right. Damage on the left one first.
Get something nasty.
Well, yeah, if you just do damage, I'll just apply the same damage to both, but it's double.
Because I crit with it, they also take 1 bleed damage.
They're immune to bleed, I think.
Yeah.
You are correct. So I hit him with a bunch of splinters really hard.
Well, you definitely dropped the one on the right. So
perfect. That's what I was aiming to do.
Also feeling pretty bad.
It also said the splinters deal double damage on crit. Did that go?
Yeah, I
oh,
did.
You
I
did
did
it.
double.
You did.
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Cool.
So they took 28 damage each.
Yeah, I'm just like kind of hanging out in the
nasty.
crypt, just like splinters, splinters, splinters. Throwing out. Yeah. That's it.
And poor Ozempic up here, taking all the hits.
I just got hit
Or
again.
not. No, you didn't. I'm just saying you're taking all the attacks.
I just heard the sound effects. It's like, damn it!
Both of
Got
those.
hit again.
I'm glad
Both of
someone
those
was the
missed.
tank because the rest of us ain't.
Alrighty,
I
he
have 21
takes.
hit points. I would have been so dead by now.
So, question: do I still need to stay stealthed, or?
Hold on real quick. This one takes.
Okay.
Just want to make sure because I forget this all the time. And so he takes his vitality damage. Rolls check. He does shrug that vitality.
Boo.
It's alright. It's alright.
So your question is, I mean, you main attack, so that kind of breaks stealth, like when you're making an action, right?
You're also right next to him, so like, how stealthy can you be?
Yeah. So I don't have.
I would point out that if you moved to here, he would be off guard to you because of the Olympic is across.
Cool. And then rinse and repeat.
The shank.
Shank, shank, shank.
Shake your booty. Sorry.
Did it roll?
It did not. You got to target him, remember?
Oh, whoops. Shank your booty.
Yes.
Crit
They're
City.
everywhere.
Good stack. Yeah, getting good ones.
A whole
6.
6 points. Oh, he's
Alrighty.
dead.
You just
Oh.
get him right in the back of the skull. Kill shot.
Just jump up and just
Pop that vertebrae out like Jenga.
and then I
His-
think if Thesmos is getting a bit of a bloodlust and is going to go after the other zombie.
Do it.
Go for
They're
it.
off.
I
They're
think
not
he's-
off guard though.
No.
No. But
We
it
need
doesn't
to.
matter. Still got to hit.
Rolling damage. I did a whopping 3 damage.
Killed it.
That is enough to steal
Oh, he
that
did
kill.
kill it. Yes.
It had,
Nice.
I think it had like 1 hit point. So,
The Lord.
yeah, right, 1 or 2.
Fucking Oz over there going, oh, they're all dead now, thank God.
And there's just this little rat man just covered in blood with holding a dagger. That was fun.
If I remember right, isn't there a thing in Pathfinder where you could do like a medicine check and get hit points back, or is that?
I can use a nature check to try to treat your wounds.
I would appreciate that.
Do this just for sake of speed. I think between the health potions that we have and the nature check, just go ahead and heal back up.
All right, how many health potions should I trash?
How many hit points are you down?
A lot.
I'm down a good chunk. What is it? Like
Maybe 2.
20 something?
Yeah.
Oh, we got 80 experience points for that.
Yeah, that was a pretty good encounter.
There you go.
Plus 28. Are you back up?
Oh yeah, I'm back to full. I think that so negotiated some.
Awesome.
Ooh, that's a great nature check.
I
Though.
was just saying for sake of speed because I know we're running
Yeah.
on time a little bit. So I'm setting up this next scene. So you guys look around after healing up Ozempic and patching up. Looking around, you see just a lot of the bodies. These ones, none of the rest of them seem to be reacting to anything. You do notice on the walls there's some like scratchings that pretty weird, like rough scratching, like it was made by like a bone or a knife. And where did I put the text? Basically, it says, "Beware the shadows that whisper lies." It's just written over and over across these walls.
Sounds strangely ominous.
I have some relatives that are like that.
Guys, that was really fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick up my torch from the center of the room, and then is there any other like doors or like rooms?
So you do notice that there's some stairs going down.
I'll check to see if there's anything like down here. Like just do a quick circuit of the room, make sure there's no like creepy weird things that might come back to bite us, and then I'll head over to the stairs.
Other than the 3 you brought?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check the stairs for traps.
I'm keeping my magic sense going.
Is there
Sure,
anything...
yeah. Go ahead, Alex.
I was gonna say, is there anything off these zombies that I could use for alchemical stuff?
Yeah, you could probably like. There's definitely like bones and stuff, like bone dust, things like that. Some of the zombies that you just fought like were covered in like weird like mushrooms and
Grab me some
stuff
mushrooms
that you could
for a stew.
probably take them in. I mean, they look like mushrooms that were animating the dead. So if you might be an interesting stew for sure.
Huh.
Good soup.
Good soup.
Mwah.
Yeah, I'll take a bunch of those and some bones as well. Just I'm also whistling the entire time like I'm in the grocery store. Just...
Comparing. It's like 2 cans of soup to you, and it's like 2 thigh bones. Like, But after I check out the room a bit, I'll check out the staircase and use my torch and kind of see if there's anything down there.
Yeah, like you guys check the stairs. Like they go down, like they kind of like wind down a couple levels worth. Do you guys follow them down or
Stealthily follow them down.
Yeah, well, I'll be out front, shield first, and then we'll follow the stairs down.
Okay.
Alrighty, so you take them down. They kind of open up into this room here. And why isn't it? Oh, we're loading a new map. New map.
Map just dropped.
Map.
Which door?
So you see this door here is opened up. This door here has some like you can tell that it's got some bars that are going into the stone walls, like some metal bars that are going into stone walls, and like some runes that or some like it's kind of like round circular metal plates with runes on them.
Do we recognize the runes? Are they perhaps a language that one of us might know, or?
Let me see here. We could do. It'd probably be either like a religion or occultism check. I'll put both in
Could do. I think I'm equally good at either one of those.
Is my detect magic pinging anything off of them?
Off of the door, yeah. Like how detect magic works at this level is like you just know that there's something magic here.
Right, yeah, just like
You would
something.
imagine-
I don't know
yeah.
what kind of magic. Yeah, that door's magical. That's the best I got.
Yeah, I'll look at it to help out.
Any information is good information.
True.
I will be looking down the hallway I am next to.
Sure, and as you guys are kind of talking, and Nibs, you look down this hallway, you hear a voice call out like, "Hello,
All right,
is someone out yonder?"
somebody's asking for an extended warranty.
my mind playing tricks again.
Hello? Hello?
If you are not an apparition, yes, please make yourself seen.
But I don't wanna. Hey, Oz.
How?
Somebody's asking for you in there.
Which door is it?
The one I'm standing in front of.
This one here that's open.
Oh, I'll poke my head inside. Excuse me, somebody is speaking. Are you the person we're supposed to kill to help these goblins?
Yeah, right off the bat, just jumped right into it.
Are you who we're supposed to kill? I mean, I do hope not.
Do I see a person at this juncture, or are they like maybe behind the next set of doors?
Did anybody ask for murder?
No, you see another set of doors that are like, they look like kind of like prison doors. They're barred doors with a latch on one side.
Can I see through them?
Yeah.
All right, I'll get closer. Like outside of arm's reach, but I'll like see if I can peer through.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get closer in, and like if you kind of peek around this way, you see that there's like another giant cage, and inside that cage is a figure.
Hello, sir. Were the zombies out front yours?
Oh, heavens no. You see he's kind of got a cloak on. He's like, I mean, those are or probably something to do with the cult that was down here. And you guys notice like the way he talks, like the kind of wording he uses and just the accent. It seems very like, you feel like you guys are at like one of those fancy Shakespearean plays, you know, like or something like. The language is like.
Where art thou as well? Can one of you rapscallions check these prison doors, perhaps unlock them, so we can properly greet our new friend?
Yeah, sure. That sounds like a terrible idea. I got it.
I mean, they just seem to have like a latch that you can pull from this side and open up.
Hey, are you cool?
Hey, Oz, they're not locked, man. You just reach up to the latch and pull it.
Well, you touch it then.
Yeah, if he's cool, he's like, no, I'm pretty comfortable. I don't tend to feel hot and cold as much anymore.
Alex,
I'm quite comfortable. Thank you for your consideration in my well-being. It is greatly appreciated. I haven't.
Wait, anymore? You said anymore.
Hey, he said it. Yeah.
And he kind of lowers his hood and steps forward, and he as he does so, he's like, he's like, please, don't freak out.
I'm assuming he's like some kind of undead thing.
Ho!
Oh!
Hey! Oh! Wow! Hey! Yo!
I love how you always in the YMCA pose.
I immediately shoot him with the crossbow.
Hey, Ozempic, you notice though that he is also, he's wearing a pendant around his neck, and it is bearing a very familiar symbol to you.
Ooh, is it a symbol of my god?
Of Caden Kalleen.
No. I'm gonna I see you bring up the crossbow. This guy's cool.
Hold on.
He doesn't look cool, man.
No. He's cool. I see you're a follower of Caden Kalleen. How did you?
I guess I was. Me and my brothers were sent here to deal with this foul cult who was dealing in dark magics. But unfortunately, we were bested. I was captured alive. My brothers were lucky enough to die valiantly in battle.
Do you know what
I did not have such luck.
Desiccating goblin corpses around here?
Yes, this cult decided they found some old magics and performed a ritual, but I think they screwed something up because it turned everyone undead.
Is he telling the truth?
Yourself included.
You can on the basic action macros. I gotta select 20 first. I think there is a
Sense motive.
sense motive, yeah, or something like that.
I'll
Sense
go
motive,
ahead
yeah.
I
I'll
got
do
it.
it.
Oh God,
Pretty good at sense motive.
why not?
Everyone else seems. Hey,
Sure,
Tibble
why
looks
not?
around, just seeing everyone making faces. Oh wait, shit. All right, let me focus.
Yeah, I mean, you all seem to like he is being very sincere. Like he's, you detect, very. He's got a personality similar to Ozempic here, where like
Also, I hate him.
you tell him, yeah, like got that goody like honor and integrity, all those unnecessary burdens on him.
I mean, if we're being
Morals.
honest, there's no
Morals,
way he could have done it. He was behind several locked doors. I mean, he didn't
well,
kill the
listen,
goblins.
we got sent down here to try to kill something.
Well, I mean, I don't think the alligator would have drained people of their fluids and desiccated them. We don't know about the zombies. They looked puffier more than anything. Perhaps there was another door. Maybe our target is behind that one.
All right, I'll go check the other door.
I'll back you up just in case.
Are we getting this guy out? I can help with that.
Yeah, is it just like a latch on this, or is it in fact locked?
You see like a rusty lock on there that you think probably you could either pick or hammer out pretty easy. As you guys are going to start to do that, he says, one second, please, if you could. And he gestures over to the wall where there's like a few manacles hanging. He's like, I've been in here quite a while, and I feel like I've gotten control of my senses again, but the hunger does strike me some. If you could please manacle me first.
Oh, you know what? We're gonna
For your
manacle you
safety.
first, and then we're gonna go handle this, and then we'll come back. If
Yeah, why don't
hunger
we-
is
yeah,
of,
yeah, we'll be right
of
back.
worry. If hunger
He's like,
is of
well,
worry,
He tells you, he's like, well, if you will need me to get through that lock, to do that door, I believe.
a good counterpoint.
I mean,
I'll
I could tell you how to do it, but you'd have to come back here, and I'd have to tell you the step, and then to go do it, and then
I'm
come
gonna
back.
put manacles over his hands and feet. Locking this guy down good. He's not getting anywhere.
Yeah, I'll bang that lock. I will use my mace and just pop it off.
Dirty lock.
Bang this dirty lock.
Alrighty, so yeah, you manacle and get him out, and he's, you can tell he like kind of purposely keeps his distance a bit from you, but is being, careful not to make sudden moves, and is like, okay, I will follow you. So you
Sounds
guys,
good.
he's like, what sent you down here again? Like you were.
Desiccated goblins sent us down here.
The Goblin King sent us down here on a task to kill something with sharp teeth and buggy eyes.
Well, you see, there was a farmer's market about a year ago.
No, not that far
really
back.
Was
was
a
us,
silly
Tim,
little
that was
mishap with
us.
an incident. And he's like, oh yes, and he's like, and he steps up to the door, and he's like looking at it for a minute, and like kind of looking at it, and he turns like one of the runes a little bit and ponders. He's like, it has been a while, but it's coming back to me. And he turns them. You hear the thing start to like clicking behind it. And he gets one of the bars to go, and he's like, oh shoot, what was the other one? And he's kind of fumbling around with it for a while, but eventually he does get it, and the rods slide out of place, and the door swings open.
Nice.
And he says, the cause I believe of your problems are going to be down this way, and he gestures towards this hall.
I'll take point.
What's behind the other door?
Would somebody like to check this door real quick?
He's like, I never got the chance to look in there.
I'll take a
That's
look.
the chamber, the ritual chamber.
I'll take a look.
And I'm just gonna open the door. No finesse. No checking for traps.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna back up a few feet.
You see what looks like probably some kind of old library where there's some like books and some like scrolls that have just kind of like have been like decayed with age.
Any of them salvageable?
Maybe a couple of the books.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna check this door for traps. I'm not just gonna willy-nilly go in there. I'm not Raven.
Just gonna throw some of the old books in my bag. Again, shopping, just as if I'm at a grocery store.
Stay a little bit far.
Oh yeah, go ahead and do that thievery check there.
Negligent ghoul.
Oh boy. God, I'm hanging out in the back, guys.
The die has been cast.
Saying there's no active encounter for thievery. Oh, there it is.
You probably have to select your token.
24.
Some good thievery.
What were you rolling that for?
I was stealing books.
Oh.
From my local library. Kidding. Don't do that, kids.
Hey, you're just full of great advice tonight, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, you probably think you can get, like probably 50 to 100 gold for some of these at the right book, book fanatics.
Good thing about prisoners.
Being how old they are and stuff, they're probably some.
No way. A first edition of 50 Shades of Orc.
Yeah, the store's pretty simple. It doesn't have any traps on it.
Alright, it's not trapped. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. Here we go. And just hit the door button.
Yep.
There's something
Oh, is there a
beating
pulsating
in the room.
Oh.
So yeah, as you open the door, you see this room, and it's there's an altar at the back, and sitting on the altar is this very large beating heart.
Can I shoot this with a crossbow? Any objections?
Actually, Tibbs, do you want to cook it?
Well, I'm gonna shoot it first, because if I shoot it and something comes out, we gotta be prepared.
The goal, which I'll rename because he would have introduced himself as Marcon.
Marcon.
Continental. He tells you, he's like, well, I mean, it probably won't have much effect, but it might not be good. He's like, this I believe is the heart of a demon.
I'm gonna go up to it.
Don't see that every day.
Hey, how much do you think we could get for that?
I don't know,
What
but
is
Oz
that?
is doing something stupid, so let's just let him do it real
They
quick.
performed
to it, and I'm
the
gonna eat it.
ritual. The ritual they were performing was to basically trap, like kill the demon, but just enough, not really kill it, but just enough to have its heart still alive.
Kill it, we get it.
A little bit dead.
But
Just
they
a little
can
Naaman.
siphon its powers from it. But something went wrong. I think the demon got the upper hand.
He's only
And-
mostly dead, which means he's slightly
A little
alive.
bit of trickery,
I'll get up
and
to
so
it.
I believe this is a cause of the problems.
Do I think my flick mace wholly vitalizing? Do I think that my weapon might be capable of like fully deadening this demon heart, or would I know maybe something magical that could be done?
I mean, he tells you, he's like, I know a ritual that perhaps you can do if I share the ritual with you.
Sure.
That can purify this and basically banish it back, and that should reverse the effects. But it probably would take someone else with some magic. He kind of looks around. He's like, do one of your little small friends here know magic as well?
I
Hey,
know a
Tin,
little
you're
magic,
up,
but some of
buddy.
these smalls know
Yeah,
magic.
I gotta. Magic. I can do that.
You limber up, stretch it out, don't pull a muscle.
Yeah.
The last
I
thing
know
we
what
need is our little cobalt friend pulling a hammy.
I know
Who's gonna
I know a
carry me
cane
out?
trip or two.
I can shoot it with a crossbow and make a nice pate out of it, but that's about it.
So yeah, he kind of outlines like the ritual, and he like rummages around, like goes back and finds a bone that he can like etch out some runes on this altar and help you and kind of guide you guys through the ritual. He says, since my conversion. My god has left me, and I no longer have the power, the magic to put into it. But I can guide you through it.
I have the power.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like kind of like this ritual takes about an hour, and during that time, you guys need to make three. You need to get 3 successes before you get 3 failures.
What is the? Do we know what we're? Is this like a cult or?
Yeah, to be a cult.
I'm like decent at a cult. I don't know if somebody else is
I'm
better.
not good at that at all.
I mean, I have a +7.
I have a +6.
Listen, my great grandpa was a, copper dragon. He didn't teach me how to use magic. I just
you could
do it.
You could also use Arcana if you wanted to.
Oh, thanks for the raid, Tidal Pool of Dreams.
Hello.
Listen.
Hey.
Everybody stand back. Everybody stand back. We're gonna make this check, alright? It's what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do. Nobody move. I guess I can.
Nobody get hurt.
I guess I can use a cult. Is it just?
Just tell me what to do with my hands.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna do.
he
a
tells you
cult
it would take
roll.
2 of you, like on both sides, like of it, basically.
And so I tag one of you in. Like I said, inherently
Tap out.
magical. Never really had to read a book or anything on magic. Just know how I can just, summon stuff.
I was bored with it.
I was just
never had to study.
I just have it.
All right, I'll do the occultism check. I
Okay.
think we could both do it, but yeah, I got a +6. See if that's good. I have a less than 50-50 shot, I guess, if it's an 18, a DC 18.
All right, here comes mine. Here comes. The blind thing
Alrighty,
is just
that's
nerve-wracking.
1 failure.
I'm gonna blame
So we
you,
mark-
Brian.
Mark that up as 1 failure. Now, if you both want to do that again,
Okay.
I'm
And
giving
it's
you
just-
guys thumbs ups.
it's just 3 successes before you get 3 failures.
Okay. Occultism.
There you go. There we go. And a critical will count for 2 successes, by the way. So,
Okay. I was so close.
So here's what I'll do: just to make it easier, I'll delete so I can track it too. We got 1 of each. You want to click on those in the chat.
Okay, so do occultism again.
Yep. Are you both doing occultism?
I was.
I'll just delete that one.
I can help out with that.
I think it's just the 2 of us right now.
Unless you have a higher occultism.
I have
You
a +9.
Oh, well, then you should be doing this the whole time.
I'll step back here.
Tag him in.
Guys, you're doing it all wrong.
You're not praising the devil correctly.
Oh God.
Did you click on that? I won't count that because we want to click on this one. That way it tells us.
Click
Makes
on
it
the
easier.
DC
In the
18.
chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'll roll my occultism.
You're supposed to click on the one in the chat.
Oh, my bad.
All right, so we got 2 successes.
Oh, sorry.
That's still a success. So, got 2 successes, 1 failure, 1 more success, and you guys finish the
All right,
ritual.
Here we go. No,
Drum
you do
roll.
it. You do it. Click on it in the chat. Yours is higher than
me?
mine. Yeah, yours is higher than mine.
Well, I mean, it takes 2. It takes 2 people to do it. So nice. We'll call that like a wash.
Oh God. Okay. Do it again.
Do it again. Keep going. Keep the ritual going. Oh, look at that critical success! You got the 2.
Yes. That's how it's done, boys.
Alrighty, yeah. So you finished the ritual, and you guys like pretty much everyone's like who has hair. Timbal, your scales feel like, when you we're casting the electric arc, that like static electricity on them. It's just a surge of magic fills the room, and then the heart just kind of like sinks in on itself and disappears.
What the hell went that meal?
And as you do that, Marcon falls to the ground.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Marcon! We knew you for so
That
long!
hour that I bonded with him that entire hour.
Yeah.
Kids.
Stella!
Did we just? Did we just?
Yeah, he just kind of looks at you and is like, "You did it, son. I'm proud of you." And then he falls.
What?
What? Daddy!
It's my dad?
Did we just help with assisted suicide?
We've all experienced a great tragedy.
I don't like to ask those questions about what my actions.
You don't like to, find out the details
I
of
just
the
do.
consequences of the actions.
I just do shoot first, ask never.
Exactly.
Exactly.
The less I know, the better.
Well.
Alrighty. So yeah, you guys pretty much, look through this place. I mean, you can loot some of the bodies that are upstairs and get some treasures if you want. But you go back up to the goblins, and as soon as you guys come up, there's the Zuskut's waiting for you, and he's like, got word about like half an hour ago. Like she just fell asleep and woke up. She seems much better now. We're gonna keep her locked up for a couple days just to make sure, but
It's
the glowing of the eyes and the foaming of the mouth and all that, it seems to
Teenagers.
yeah. You ain't kidding on that one. And that concludes our one shot.
All right. Well,
for
one last thing
Pathfinder
then.
2.
So after we're all done and we're up there with the Goblin King, Tibbs is gonna shoot Oz in the leg and run.
Scamper!
You can roll for an attack, I guess, right?
I can do that, sure. Why not?
Always ready. My shield is up.
Oh, also, I'm gonna shoot a blow dart in your neck as he runs.
They just all attack you and run.
That's rude.
I'm gonna scamper as a kobold and not fight anyone and just run.
Take the opportunity.
Not
and
enough.
raise the
That's a
shot.
miss.
Yeah.
I need to select you. Hold on.
That's a miss too. All of you are just
I'm
picking
out
up.
of here.
I'm just gonna start whipping up my face. And just start.
Natural 20.
Wait, you can't just keep on rolling over and over.
No,
that
that
was,
was-
that was
he
my
only
first
rolled
attack.
once.
I'll use one of my hero points to cancel that hero, that critical. I don't know if
Make
that's a thing I can do.
fortitude save, sir. I'm using Grave Root on you.
We all just scatter.
Yeah,
Talk
I'm
to
like
the-
3 houses down at this point.
Talk to Denise now.
Yeah.
I was making forward. This is important.
I think it wins. It's a 19,
My DC is 19.
so I beat it.
Damn it!
Beats it beats.
Run!
I'm just gonna flick out the mace and I just start beating all of you.
I just start running back into the sewers. It's like, you'll take me home. Take me home.
Your boss never said anything about the parolees, right? Like, just don't kill not to kill the goblins if you can help it.
It's scattering. I run 5 feet faster than he does.
Actually,
But
there
you
is something
are
I can
faster than
do.
him.
I have warp step that gives me extra speed.
As they like run off, the Zuskut kind of looks around like, I don't know what that is about, but I was just about to give him the gold.
Oh well, I'll take
reward,
it.
and
I
they
suppose.
all ran off.
I'll take it. As I like pick a needle out of my neck, I think, don't worry, I'll make sure that they get their slice as I like pocket it.
The last thing you hear is Tim's go, "Fuck you!" As he's running.
You still all have your ankle monitors. Good luck with that.
Shit.
Yeah, like you guys could have got reduced sentences on your parole, but
I'm out.
It's
Well,
just
they
our-
didn't have
did
to
all the-
join me. I said I was.
I mean,
out.
you are all parolees. You are out and free.
Listen,
It's
there's a
just
reason
this
we're
is part of your.
getting
yeah,
caught.
the
This
magical
is-
bracelets just prevent you from leaving the city. So.
Yeah, this is your like community service.
I refuse. I'm out.
Like you were free the entire time.
It's like doing a full day's worth of work and then just doing that much damage to the business and quitting and be like, keep my check. I worked 8 hours to do this. Smashing some glasses.
I didn't say Tibbs made good decisions. He just makes them.
I mean, we caught on to that pretty early in the game, right?
His
Pocket
wisdom
sand.
is just not great. Pocket sand. Exactly. Exactly.
It's just all the dead bugs. In his eyes. Ah.
What would happen if I had lost that to the? What does your weird poison do?
Gives you a D8 of damage, and then on the next round you become stupefied.
No, that's rude. Well, it didn't work, so I'm gonna put that in my report.
That's rude.
I'll put that in my report.
Rude, crude, and
He
uncouth.
pulls out. Like first he takes. I can imagine he takes out some gloves, pulls the thing out.
Put it in a little baggie.
Little baggie. Marks
Seal it
evidence
up.
baggie.
Hey, as
Seals
far as
it
you
up.
know, that was just a dart. There was no poison.
Well,
It just says
Joester,
poison on it.
thank you.
And it's got
for,
your furry little fingerprints on it.
Thank you
Fur
for
prints
running
on it.
this one shot. It was actually
Yeah,
super
thank
fun.
you. This was
Yeah,
a lot of
It was a lot
fun.
of fun. I'm glad you guys had fun. I'm
Absolutely.
glad you guys liked the play part of it at the beginning.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
great.
absolutely.
Brush up on my
That was
acting
great.
skills. Zach, it was great having you as a guest.
Yeah,
on
thank
our
you for inviting me. This was
thing.
fantastic.
I might have to reach out for C2 and get you to be a campaign character.
Absolutely, just hit me up.
He might have to be the evil one that stabs all the party members in the back eventually. Alright,
doesn't like
guys. We are Beards and Barbarians. Thank you guys for tuning in. And as always, very, very important, never forget to embrace the insanity. We're out, guys.
Bye.